The door to the barn is currently locked. By the way, Hani did lock the door before she went back inside.
Oh god, we created a buffet.
So if the door is locked, how can we get in?
I mean, is there any other crevice or anything that I could probably break through, or could I try to like break through the door even though it's locked? Like,
you may give it a shot. You may give it a shot.
Yeah.
How's it going, everybody? We're playing some more D&D. We've got some new friends with us today. I am joined by Teaflower. Okay. And
what did you expect me to say? Just say hello?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. Megalyn.
Hello.
And VaNex.
Hello.
And we are going to be playing a little one-shot adventure for you all. Teaflower, if you wouldn't mind starting us off with introducing your character.
Right. So today I will be playing Miss Mallory Schwartz. She is a wizard. She is a necromancy wizard. She has a big stupid hat, and I love her very much. She is absolutely 100% a wizard. She is not a sorcerer. She is a wizard. This is very clear. She is a wizard.
Okay. And Megalyn, if you wouldn't mind introducing us to your character.
I am going to be playing a character I've been playing for about 2 or 3 years now. So I'm playing Brianna Brighthill with her mastiff Cheese. She is a knighted cleric of Lathander. So she is just all about being good and holy and being a field medic, basically.
Lathander's a good choice. And VaNex, if you would not mind introducing us to your character.
Yes, I'll be playing Kohlrabi. I guess he's like he's a dragonborn. He is purple, but his race is a white. So, and he is a new character of mine. I'm still kind of figuring him out, but I'm very excited to play him today. And yeah, he's a fighter. So, yeah.
All right. We've got a very nice spread among classes in our party today. And let's get started. All right. So we are going to be playing down in this neck of the woods, down here in the like eastern central area of the main map. The agricultural hub of Altamus, Greenmake enjoys all the best that nature has to offer. Verdant forests, lush greenery during the summer, but perhaps most important of all, the vast and various selections of crops that the locals grow here, ranging from the common and the mundane to the most exotic vegetation only capable of growing in specific conditions. Many farmers make their home here in Greenmake, spread out around the forests and hillscapes that make up the vistas that is Greenmake. In the center of town, you've picked up a peculiar notice that was posted on the job board for adventurers looking to pick up work. The notice reads, "Hunters wanted. Some kind of beast is killing our livestock at night, but we can never seem to catch it in the act. We need able hunters or trackers to find out what's been killing our animals and put a stop to it. To make matters worse, my husband, Jessup, went looking for whatever this thing is, but he hasn't returned and I fear for the worst. I don't know what else to do. We don't have much to offer in the way of a reward, but I pride myself on my home cooking if it means his safe return and the safety of the animals. If you're a kind enough soul willing to help, come to Wimble Farm. I'll fill you in on the rest. My name is Hani Wimble." Taking the notice in hand, you prepare yourselves to depart for Wimble Farm. Unless there's anything else you'd like to do here in town, you may begin your adventure.
I don't think
I
there's
can't
anything I need to
immediately
do in
think of
town.
anything. I mean,
No. As a halfling, I do appreciate the offer of a home-cooked meal, though. So
that does sound quite nice.
Okay.
It does sound quite lovely.
All right. Well, then it sounds like we are ready to begin your adventure.
Yeah.
Taking this notice, you follow the directions of locals and signposts to make your way to Wimble Farm. You emerge on the northern end of the farm, passing by crops as you begin to make your way across, you see there's free-roaming animals, free-roaming cattle. You see sheep, you see pigs, you see cows, and they all just seem to... Oh, give me one sec. I did not do something here.
You know, I don't think I've ever actually seen a cow in person. I did not expect them to be so...
Oh, cows
big.
are huge.
Yeah.
Cows are massive.
As you enter the farmstead, you actually do notice there's a woman, a sole singular woman, working some crops to the side of her house over here. She's a gnome, so she's not terribly tall, but she's toiling away as she's working the soil and the crops. She looks up as she sees you approach, and she says, "Oi! There's something I can do for you."
Oh, hi. Yes. You posted a want notice for capable, able-bodied hunters. Ta-da!
Oh, that's you.
Yes.
Oh, where are my manners? Please come in. Please come. And she offers for you all to approach. She comes out from her part of the farm, the crops that she's been working. Brianna, as you move forward, she follows along dutifully, and she says, "Yes. Well, I suppose I should start from the beginning. My name's Hani. Welcome to Wimble Farms. We make a modest living here, but it's enough for us to sustain ourselves. Let me show you to where I'm showing some concern." And she brings you down to a fenced-off portion outside of the barn. And as you look in, you do see there is a cow that is currently dead and just kind of slumped over onto the grass.
Poor thing.
She turns back before letting you in, and she says, "I'll answer any questions y'all might have. Just ask away."
Are there just cows here, or is there a bull as well?
There are some bulls around. They're mixed in with the cows.
Okay.
But they are... It's just kind of a mix.
Okay, I just didn't want to get, bored by a bull is all. Because they seem scary.
Oh, don't you worry yourself. They're mild-mannered. They don't mean much harm if you don't bring any harm to them.
How long ago did the incident, shall we say, how long ago did the incident occur?
Well, this poor soul, just last night. But this has been going on for weeks. My husband went running after the thing that he swore he saw, and I haven't seen him in days.
Oh gosh. Do you mind if we go have a look at the cow?
Yes, please do. Don't let me get in the way.
It's alright, I'm small as well, so we can figure this out. Can I examine the cow, do a medicine check to see if I can determine what killed it?
You may.
Okay. Oh.
All right, 15. You notice that the cow seems to have died by blood loss. Not just blood loss, it seems to have been exsanguinated.
Okay.
You do a little bit of investigation through your medicine check, and you find 2 deep, round gashes towards the base of the neck.
I'd like to know if does this method of killing spark any thought of what this may be. Should I roll history on that?
You may. Oof.
Is that what's going to happen today?
Your history of the things that you know that can do this sort of thing is really only limited to vampires, but you know that typical vampires don't usually prey on animals unless they're in very dire straits. But even then, most civilized vampires would sooner starve than resort to feeding on animals. Hani looks over and she says, I noticed that you're investigating them, I guess they're bite marks, fang marks. You know, I seen the wounds, but it ain't nothing I ever seen that leave marks like that. We asked a neighbor to look at them teeth marks, and they thought it might be vampires. And I says to him, that's silly. Vampires' teeth is further apart. Or so to say, I think they're apart, right? I ain't never seen a vampire bite in person. And she starts to make little fangs with her fingers, trying to figure out where they usually are in a vampire.
Can I mimic her motion of like trying to figure out, you know, how far apart fangs would be, but also kind of lean over the cow, like lean over the carcass, like I'm trying to bite it.
Yeah.
Very clearly, just to figure out, like, you know, is that possible? Is that why canines would go?
Because of your small stature, it is a little bit thinner than what maybe like a human vampire or even an elvish vampire would do. But these seem to be narrower together than even what a halfling vampire would be like.
Oh. Okay, gonna note that down.
Hani kind of leans against the fence a little bit, and she says, I do sure hope my husband's all right. I haven't heard from him in a few days, and if something like this could happen to the cows, I could only imagine what might happen to my husband.
What could happen to a people?
Right.
Does your husband make a habit of running after things that he swears he sees?
Well, this is the only time that he's sworn he saw something that he ain't been able to kill. My husband's a crack shot with a crossbow, and there's been a couple times that he's had to fend off the occasional wolf or maybe even a goblin or two who's trying to cause trouble. But this time we barely ever see what's happening, and it's always in the dark. It's this figure in the dark, and
that's a radical follow. Microwaved French tea.
We're just not sure what it might be that is doing the killing, and why it's so sneaky and slippery like. But when he swore he saw it, he went running after it, and that was the last time I saw him.
I see. Which way did he go?
I didn't have a chance to see before he took off into the darkness, but if he was leaving from the house, chances are he was heading west, but only thing that's out west is Old Man Stebbs' farm, and Old Man Stebbs is one mean son of a bitch. Probably the meanest you'll see this side of the Aberrant Sea.
What are the odds, if he's such a mean old coot, that he might have done this, or had something to do with this?
I don't think he would be the one to do it. He's an old dwarf, and as ornery as he might be, he prefers to spend his time on his farm, yelling at any poor soul who dares even come close to his farm. He's kind of a homebody sort.
I see.
Do you have anything of your husband's, like a shirt or something he's worn, just to see if I can get my dog Cheese to pick up a scent and pick up a track and a trail?
I might have something. Please, follow me into the home. Follow me into the house.
Okay.
And she begins to walk down south a little bit, and she begins to unlock the door and open it up. And you notice that when she opens the door, the house is very warm and inviting. The fire's going. It kind of smells like hickory smoke all throughout the home. It's a very welcoming scent. It's a very welcoming aura. But she walks in and she says, "Please make yourselves at home." And she begins to rummage through some drawers that are around, and she manages to take out a handkerchief that it doesn't seem like it's been washed yet, but it definitely seems as though it had gotten its fair share of use. And she pulls it out and she hands it over to you, Brianna, and she says, "I hope this helps."
Okay, thank you so much. I'm gonna hold it in front of, like, just offer it to Cheese to get Cheese to smell it and see if he can pick up a scent.
Okay. Please give Cheese a perception check.
Oh, okay.
I know I sent you the stat block for Cheese. The dog, not the food.
Although Cheese does sound very good.
Yeah, so I have advantage on it because it's a thing of smell.
Yep, that's perfect.
So D20.
Okay, and then roll one more time.
So it's +3.
All right.
Mind.
I guess it's going to be 12.
Yep.
Okay. Cheese manages to take a few whiffs of this handkerchief and immediately puts their nose to the ground and starts sniffing around. Cheese gets a lot of hits from inside the house, naturally, but eventually Cheese begins to... oh, sorry, that's you. Cheese begins to make their way out of the home and does start going a little bit westward before eventually coming to a stop, looking back at you as if to say, this will be the way to go.
Okay.
All right, lead on, Macduff.
Okay, well, I'm gonna mount up on Cheese just so I can move about a bit easier because I'm very small.
Okay.
2.5 foot tall. I need the extra movement.
You will be occupying the same space as Cheese.
Perfect.
Okay. Cheese lets you mount up, and Hani looks back and she says, "If you run into any trouble, feel free to come on by. I'd be more than happy to help you out in any way I can."
Well, we will, don't worry.
She nods and smiles as she... It's a sad smile, but she smiles nonetheless as you start to make your way westward towards Old Man Stebb's house. It is a lot of traversing through open farms and fields, and it's not a terrible bit of travel. It does take you maybe about an hour or two to get there. It's about maybe early afternoon when you got to Wimble Farm, but the travel to Old Man Stebbs' farm will take you about maybe about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
Greenmake is a lot of open fields, open verdant forests. Well, open forests is, I guess, an oxymoron. But eventually you do make it to Old Man Stebb's place. You follow some signs that lead you northward after going west a ways, and Cheese also kind of brings you that way as well. But as you begin to approach, you see a dwarf sitting alone on a porch to his home, and he looks up and he says, "Oi! Stop right there!
Nope.
That's about as far as you go.
Okay.
There's protected property, so you best be getting on your way."
Did you hear about the cow incident over at the other farm? With the critter that killed the cows?
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yes.
Beans.
I'm gonna lean over and whisper in your ear, just, "You got this," and cast guidance.
Okay. With guidance, roll an additional What does it give you again?
The D4, right? Or a D6?
I think it might be a D4. Let me just take one look at guidance real quick. Guidance, cantrip, D4. So add a D4.
All right. So that brings my, that's a dirty 20.
Okay. Wait, that was a 30? Damn.
Well, my disadvantage was 17
Yeah.
plus 3, so dirty 20.
Okay. Anyway, he goes, yeah, I heard about it. Ain't no business of mine.
We're investigating it, and the missing husband. We're following the dog. And they point at Cheese.
Yeah, well, you can follow him off my property. And Cheese looks up at you, Brianna, and he kind of... this is where the trail kind of goes cold.
Right.
And Cheese doesn't really know where else to go aside from closer to the house.
You know what I just realized?
What's up?
Brianna and Cheese. Cheese.
Mm-hmm.
That was
I'm
probably
sorry.
the intention.
It was.
I'm smart.
I'm sorry. I'm nothing but a goofy goober. Okay. Well, if the trail has gone cold,
Mm-hmm.
trying to think. Because this man's he's not going to let us anywhere near his property to have a little look around.
No, he's the
Aggressive.
most dwarfish dwarf that I have ever met.
He is seemingly pretty stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
Also, welcome to everyone who's been chiming up in chat. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to stay focused on the story.
I mean, it's not a very cleric thing of me to say, but part of me wants to come back when it's dark. And
Maybe we
hello.
could just kill him. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not saying we kill him. That's a bit far.
Well, here's
But
the thing, you know, if he's not gonna let us poke around while it's daylight, what are the odds that he's, you know, we can be sneaky, but if he hears us at night, you know, that's gonna turn into a whole thing.
It will turn into a whole thing.
At this point, he stands up from his seat and he says, you best be making some distance between me and you. I ain't gonna say it again.
Well, it's kind of forcing our hand.
Cheese is going to take a step back because he's intimidated from the man shouting at him.
Okay.
Just to put a little bit more distance, see if that placates him a little bit.
He stares at each of you down. He's got one eye that's sort of glazed over, and the other one is just a very piercing blue eye. And he's keeping his eye on each of you just to make sure that you listen to him and make your way off of his property.
Alright, I will throw my hands up and surrender and take a very deliberate step backwards.
Does anything else about him seem not odd, but like the way he is sat or stood? Like, does he, as a medic, as a life domain cleric, is there anything that looks like it's ailing him?
Okay, so I will allow you to make a perception check, or in your case, Brianna, a medicine check if you wish.
Ooh, gonna go
But anyone else can make a perception check if they want to.
a 22.
Okay.
Perception.
And that goes for all three of you.
Incredible.
Oh.
Astounding.
Okay.
Let's see.
So yeah, all you gotta do is click on perception.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm like looking for it.
It should be on the left-hand side of your character sheet.
It's
Okay.
it's organized alphabetically.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Mallory, you're having a bit of trouble focusing on something to pick up on. You actually are kind of glancing around the farm a little bit. You notice the only thing that you notice, Mallory, is that the farm itself looks like it hasn't been maintained in a while. It looks like crops are dying. It looks like the fields are barren. It just sort of looks like this place is a little run down from what you can see. Kohlrabi, you also are kind of experiencing the same sort of thing, but you know the biggest thing that you notice is that Old Man Stebbs is just about as old as his name implies. He is a very elderly dwarf. It looks like he doesn't really have much in the way of physical strength as much as he used to, most likely. Brianna, you notice that he seems to be nursing an injury to his leg that has been there for years. The way he stands up is a little shaky. It's a little, it's a little uneasy, a little unstable. But also you do notice with a bit of a more experienced eye that his age has definitely been catching up to him.
Okay.
Actually, I will also say, Kohlrabi, that because of your perception, you notice that the table he's sitting at, there, even from this distance, you notice that there is a picture frame on the table. It is very prominently displayed, but you can't quite make out the picture from this distance.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna call out to him
Mhm.
and say, "My dear sir, your leg. It appears your leg is giving you some trouble. I'm a medic. Would you mind if I had a look at it just to see if I can help ease your pain a little bit?"
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh God.
You can do it.
Oh no. Oh no.
He kind of spits on the ground and he says, "Last time I had a medic look at my leg, it ended up this way."
Sounds like they weren't a very good medic.
No, so forgive me if I ain't the trusting type.
Understandable. We've all been there. I don't think we're getting through to him. I don't think we're going to be allowed
Yeah,
any further on the property.
I think we better just vamoose.
Okay. Do you wish to go back to Hani at her farm? Because you know the way back more efficiently, it will maybe only take an hour, maybe less than that, just to get back.
Now let's go back and regroup, and we can approach under cover of darkness.
Okay. If you are all in agreement, then
What species or race is everyone? Because I know I don't have dark vision.
I am a human.
so also no dark vision.
Okay.
But thanks to my wizard shenanigans, I do actually have dark vision.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. They're special glasses that I put on. I just kind of and wow.
Okay.
It's great. I love it.
And Kohlrabi, because you are a dragonborn, I believe you also have dark vision.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yep. I believe you have
Yeah,
dark
I was
vision up
wondering.
to 60 feet.
Okay. Yep.
It's funny because most races have dark vision. It's kind of like it's kind of the outlier to not have dark vision.
Yeah. I just like playing halfling because I get to reroll ones.
Oh yeah, no, that's worth it. Absolutely worth it. I
take the.
But are you all in agreement to back off for now?
I am.
I think so.
Okay.
I guess if there's nothing else we could do here, I think it's fine.
Okay. You all decide to head back to Wimble Farm, and yeah, you figure there's an easier way to get back there. You were following Cheese's nose, which kind of went a little bit all here and there throughout the forest. But you know the direct line back to Hani's farm, and doing so, you are able to make your way back, and she actually is taking care of the cow's corpse when you get back. You all come back in from the west over here, and she looks up as you approach. She says, "Didn't get very far with old man Stebbs, did you?"
No, we did not.
I was afraid of that.
He really is the grouch, isn't he?
Oh, you're telling me. Well, I might be able to help you with that. I have a little bit of info that might be of use to you. She wipes her brow as she's finished dealing with the cow corpse, and she says, "Now, the thing that you ought to know about old man Stebbs is he wasn't always an ornery old coot. He used to be married. Yeah. To an elf, of all things, if you could believe that.
Good for them.
It was good for them. She was his world, and when she was around, she made him light up like the brightest star in the sky."
And then, presumably, something happened.
You'd presume right. Well, his wife's name was Lynette. She was a gentle soul. She brought out the best in him, really. But one day she just got sick and just kept getting worse and worse from there.
So
What-
now
What she got sick from,
motherly man.
what she got sick from, I haven't the foggiest, but I'm sure he would know. I know he keeps a...
Sensitive subject, though.
Right, but I do know he keeps a picture of her on his table that he sits by every morning, every evening, every night. The only time he ever leaves that table is to go to bed. He just wastes away. He just looks out at the field, looks out over his decaying farm, and he just wishes for her back, really. I know it might be a touchy subject, but that might be the best place for you to start.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough sell, because he did not want us to come any closer. He made it. Now, here's a question. How prone to violence is this man? Like, is he all bark and no bite, or does he back up his bark with his bite?
If you asked me that question maybe 20 years ago, I'd say he still had a little bit of a bite left, but There ain't no teeth in that damn mouth.
One of his eyes is glazed over. Like, I would be almost a fool to not think. I think he might be blind in one eye, guys.
That sounds about right. He's a veteran of one of the old wars. He's, oh, golly bee, he's probably a few hundred years old. But he used to fight. He used to be a soldier in the Montes army. Montes being the place where most dwarves come from. And he got pretty badly dinged up in that war. Yeah, it wasn't until he came to Greenmake that he met Lynette.
So probably that's how his leg got hurt, how he went blind in one eye. So we could probably, I know, Bree, that you probably wouldn't want to do this because of, but we could probably, just go up and make him, let us onto the property. What's he gonna do?
Oh.
Like, really, what's the man gonna do,
Oh.
Was he an artificer?
Give me, based on what you kind of, are you asking Hani if she knows?
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
Was he like
okay.
an artificer, any kind of magic type, or,
She
unlikely, but I don't want to.
She shakes her head and she said, "Nah, he used to be the more of the battle axe type, smash your face in with the broadside of that axe sort of type."
So he's not gonna, shoot a fireball at us.
Most he might have on hand is a crossbow, but
Oh no. A crossbow. I should be actually scared of crossbows. Oh no. A crossbow. I mean, I'm not gonna say we should do that unless everyone wants to do that. But if we want to do that, I will do it.
I will say that his wife is a soft spot for him, so if you get him reminiscent, he'll probably warm right up.
Oh god. Can anyone think of a way to get an old man to reminisce? Because I feel like just walking up to him and being like, "This farm looks like it could use a woman's touch," is a bit on the nose.
He's gonna be like, yeah.
He'll be like, "No."
A bit ham-fisted, but sure.
Subtlety is not my strong point.
You know what's a good way to any man's stomach?
Food?
His heart. Yes. The way to his heart is his stomach. That's what I was trying to
Yes,
say.
I like it. I like it. Food
Here's the
always
problem.
works.
I can't cook to save my life.
Yeah, me either.
Hani overhears this and she says, "I might be able to help you in that one. Give me one moment." And she heads back inside her home. And when you approach the house, you do smell a very deliciously savory scent. It smells like she's already been cooking something. And soon enough, she comes back out with a covered dish. And she says, "I don't know how much he takes to pork, but being the dwarf he is, I can't imagine he'd turn it down."
I mean,
And-
you can offer it to him.
I don't see how it would hurt.
Sounds like as good a plan as any.
Okay. And she hands the dish over to you, Kohlrabi. And she says, Just be careful not to spill.
All right. You just, yeah, be careful with it.
And she smiles and she says, well, if that doesn't get him to open up, I don't know what will.
After that, we can try violence.
No.
I'd prefer it if you didn't, but
No, see, we're gonna try the meat first. And if that goes great, yay! And if not...
you know, my husband, he wouldn't take too kindly to it, but honestly, I'd risk anything to get him back.
It's, violence for the greater good.
I would rather not hear about it. All I want to see are the results.
Okay.
I'm desperate, y'all understand.
Yeah.
Yep, understandable.
Yeah.
Raising cattle must not be cheap, especially if they keep being murdered.
No.
You'd think that, yeah? Well, best be on your way then. There's only a few hours left of daylight, and I expect that we might get another visit from whatever's been killing our cattle soon.
Okay.
Then let's mosey.
Okay. You all head back to Old Man Stebbs' farm, and he stands up as he sees you return, and he says, I thought I told you to get.
Oh, we did get, and now we're back.
Hmm.
I'm gonna gently nudge Robbie forward because they have the big food.
Yeah.
You're holding the meat. You're holding the meat.
Well, he's like, yes, and he's just he kind of like holds it up and offers. He's like, would you care for a meal and just have a conversation with us? We would like some information. There's been some attacks, and we'd like to learn more about that if you know anything.
He kind of tilts his head back a little bit and... It's hot and fresh.
Yeah.
Kohlrabi, give me
Just
a
afternoon.
give me a persuasion check.
Okay, let's see. There it is. Okay. Oh, well.
Actually, make that with advantage.
Okay, and how do I do that?
Just roll again, and then take the higher of the two.
Oh, okay. Okay. Persuasion. Okay. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Hey.
You kind of see the gears turning in his head a little bit, and he kind of sits back down and he says, approach, but I'm watching you. You all three of you have clearance to get closer.
Heck yeah.
Well, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
It smells like
Robbie
pork.
It is cool.
It sure is. And he would just cautiously, carefully walk forward with it and just kind of like, eventually when he gets to him, he just kind of like would put it in front of him so he could just have some.
He picks up the plate and he takes the cover off of it, and you see the steam just kind of billow up from these meats that are in this plate. And he looks at it for a few moments and takes a few sniffs of it, kind of gives it a once over, and then he cuts into it with some cutlery he's got on the table, and he takes a bite and he goes, I haven't had home cooking like this in years. And he says, was this Mrs. Wimble's cooking?
Yeah,
Yep.
we're out looking for her husband.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for giving you a rough time. It's been a while since I've experienced any kind of comfort.
Every prickly cactus has its soft and sweet inside.
You, now that you're all closer, you notice the frame that's on the table. It is a picture of his wife, Lynette. She is a tall, she's a tall elf, characteristically tall, but she has a auburn golden hair, and her eyes are of just very, very green. They actually rival the greenery of Greenmake. And you see he looks over at her picture every now and then when he takes a bite. And he says, "Yeah, it's been a while since I've had fresh, hot home cooking."
She's pretty.
He picks up the photo and he says, "Yeah. Her name's Lynette. She died about 5 years ago."
I'm sorry.
He puts the picture down and he looks over at the three of you and he says, "Any of you ever hear of a disease called seeping cough?"
Nope.
Everyone, make a medicine check.
Okay.
Brianna, you can make it with advantage.
Oh, perfect.
Astounding.
Okay. Mallory and Kohlrabi, neither of you have heard of it because it is a disease that technically no longer exists. Brianna, you know of this disease because it's in some medical records that you've read in the past. You haven't encountered it yourself, but you are aware of it. Seeping cough is a particularly contagious disease. It is only contracted by the black bile that seeps from the eyes and the mouth when someone has it.
Oh.
But you do know that this disease was maybe eradicated some 200 years ago. Or at least that's been the general public consensus of it. And you do know that if cases get bad enough, the person can die. He looks at the picture one more time and he says, "Could you imagine a face like this with all that black ichor running down it? Heartbreaking. I'm still afraid to leave the house."
Because there could be more out there.
They said that it couldn't be seeping cough. They said that disease was eliminated years ago. And yet, here my wife was, with it, coughing her heart out, leaking from the eyes and from the mouth. They were wrong. All of them were wrong.
Pardon the intrusive question, but every medical record I've ever read about seeping cough, it does say that it was eradicated some 200 years ago. How did she contract it?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
It's highly contagious.
I don't know how she would have contracted it. Maybe it has something to do with what's been happening. I don't think so, but... Well, for what it's worth, you have questions, yeah?
Yes.
Well, ask your questions. I'm not gonna be a stubborn old man anymore if it means another's wife might be in danger.
Yeah, we followed the dog, and I pointed at Cheese. Very good dog, very good at standing.
Cheese looks up at you and just goes, "Ruff!"
Hi.
I'm gonna scratch Cheese's head whilst he's receiving compliments.
Cheese pants happily and starts wagging his tail. The old man, he nods and he says, "I've seen Jessup come this way. That's who you're looking for, yeah?"
Yeah, he apparently, last we saw him, or his wife saw him, he was chasing after, pardon me, the thing what got his, the cows.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see him chasing something recently, or?
Oh, he came by this way maybe 2 days ago. Said he's been hot on the heels of some bizarre creature. I was about to tell him to get off my land, but the look in his eye, I just couldn't bring myself to shoo him away. It was the look of someone who was trying to protect his wife. But he was a right mess, he was. Said his cattle was getting picked off by some animal. Came around looking to see if I had seen anything. I did see something or someone. But if we're talking purely strange and unusual characters, I did find one weird, gangly-looking feller. Bald, maybe, about 6 feet tall. Looked humanoid enough. Except the limbs felt long. Bit too long for any normal human. And he had these eyes. I didn't get a good look at his face in the dark, but those eyes, God's preserve those eyes. They shone like the moon on clearest night, like a cat staring back at you in the dark. I shouted at him, I said, "Hey, get your sorry eye off my property!" And he looked at me. But not at me, as it were. More like toward me, or past me. Didn't seem to care I was there, and just moved on.
So 6 foot tall.
Yes.
Kind of gangly looking.
Aye.
Narrow looking face.
I'd say so, as best as I could see from the shadows. And those eyes, those reflective eyes, were a bit chilling, I'd say.
Does it sound like anything we would have encountered before?
I would like all three of you to make me a religion check. This time, Mallory, you have advantage.
I do?
You do.
Wow. 13.
Okay. Mallory and Kohlrabi, the two of you have a vague idea of what it could be. Brianna, your expertise, I'd say your expertise would not necessarily be with undead, right?
I mean, apparently not.
Kohlrabi, in your travels, you've heard of some creatures that might be bloodsucker types. Mallory, you also know of some undead that might be bloodsucker types. But again, it almost sounds like it's vampires but you're not entirely sure if that's what it is.
Vampire adjacent.
You think it might be vampire adjacent, yes.
No.
And from the description that he gave you, it sounds like some form of undead. He sits back in his seat and he says, "You know, I says to Jessup I saw this creature meandering about my land, though I ain't quite privy to where exactly it came from. I just looked up from my seat here on the porch and saw him in the darkness. And when the feller left, he went right for Jessup's farm, he did. I told Jessup the thing looked starved, almost like it hadn't eaten nothing in 2 months. And he tells me, he says, 'Stebbs, this thing's been killing my cattle for the better part of 2 weeks. There's no chance in all the 9 hells it's starving.'"
So, undead, emaciated, bloodsucker.
Mm-hmm.
Now, have you seen it since then? Do you know where Jessup was following it afterwards? Like, where could it have gone?
I didn't quite see where Jessup ran off to after that, but I do know that he started to sweep around, and, well, I'm guessing if he hasn't been home for a few days, chances are he found it, or it found him. I'm sorry, I can't be more help than that.
That's alright.
I know my poor Lynette would be scolding me or something right fierce if I didn't help you, though. She was always a charitable sort.
Now, here's a question. Do you have like a basement or a dried up well or anything on the property that something that doesn't like sunlight would want to hide in?
Well, my well's full of water, and my basement is as secure as I can hazard it to be. If you want to take a look, though, feel free.
You guys want to go poke around a basement?
Absolutely.
Heck yeah, basement time.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have to look.
He,
What time of day is it, first and foremost?
it's probably around like 4 p.m. The sun is still shining. It's not dusk just yet, but
Okay.
so you still have a little bit of time before you'd have to worry about possibly getting back to the farm if you wanted to.
Because I'm thinking maybe if we can't find anything, we go back to the farm and do a bit of a stakeout to see if we can see something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
Old Man Stebbs starts to kind of hobble his way over to the stairs, and he takes his little bit of time to get down it, and he says, "All right, follow me," and he starts to make his way over to a bulkhead on the side that leads down into a basement down below, and he opens it up, and he says, "My basement's not that big, so I don't know if you'll be able to find much, but nothing ain't getting in or out without knowing how to unlock this bulkhead here." And he steps to the side, and you look down into it, and the cellar just looks like kind of just like an extra room underneath the house. It's not terribly big. It doesn't look like it's been used in some time.
Okay.
But I will allow investigation checks if anyone would like to do so.
I would like to do so. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm curious.
Oh god. I forgot my intelligence is a -1.
3!
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay. You all look around, and nothing really jumps out at you. There's a decent collection of dust on everything. it looks as though things haven't been touched in a very long time. I will say, Brianna, you do notice that there is a gardening implement, a rake of some sort, and there seems to be some dried black substance on it. If you would like to do a medicine check, actually.
I would like to.
Okay.
A 24.
Very nice. You can immediately tell that this is seeping cough bile.
Oh god.
It is dried, but it is here. Based on what you know of seeping cough, if something has seeping cough and the bile is still wet and viscous, it can transfer the disease. If it is dried, however, chances are the disease will not transfer.
Okay. I'm gonna relay that to Old Man Stebbs.
Okay.
And just say to him, better safe than sorry. Unless you have any particular attachment to this farming implement, I would probably either clean it or get rid of it. Just
that one right there?
Save anyone getting sick. Yeah.
Oh.
That one.
Last time that's been used was when my wife went out into the field and tilled some of the soil. Huh.
Did she do that before getting sick?
Well, yeah. Yeah, maybe... Oh. Maybe a day beforehand.
Oh, I know we're looking for the thing that's killing the cows, but I really want to help this man now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe it's a two birds, one stone type
It
situation.
could be.
Mm-hmm.
Which field was it that she was tilling?
He points over to this field up here in the top left. And he says, "It's been a while, but I don't know if you'll see anything. But feel free. I ain't using the field anymore."
And the creature that you saw, the kind of tall, gangly looking man, which direction did he come from?
I didn't see where he came from. I just saw he was standing in my field one night.
Which field?
Oh, it was, I think, that one.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the ichor's not going to infect anyone because it's dry at the moment, correct?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can take the thing, the rake, and do the same as we did with the handkerchief and just hand it to, or like hold it in front of Cheese, get Cheese to have a whiff, see if, first of all, apologise to Cheese. There's going to be an extra helping of rations at the end of the day for him. But see if we can kind of pick up something before heading over to the field to just be aware, because I don't want anyone getting sick. But also, if the two are kind of connected, then...
Right. Cheese begins to sniff the rake a little bit, and he's a little bit confused. Just because there's a mix of scents that are currently on it. There is a faint scent coming off of that black bile that's dried on it. There's the scent of the farm around. So he's not quite sure what direction to go in, but it seems to lead back east towards Wimble Farm.
Oh.
God, what if it's already there?
Oh dear.
It is currently about 4:30 p.m. The light is still prevalent in the sky. So you do have a little bit of time before, if you want to go back and do a stakeout, you have a little bit of time before then.
Okay,
Yeah, let's,
I'm gonna ride Cheese over to the field to go have a look at it, poke around.
Okay. Cheese brings you over. And you look over at the field, and it definitely doesn't look like it's been maintained in a while. There's some weeds poking out of the ground. There's old mounds and rows that have been tilled maybe years ago that just have not been maintained. And give me an investigation check if you want to do a much more deeper look.
All three of us?
Yeah, whoever wants to do an investigation check, feel free to roll.
Yeah, I want to look.
Okay. Mallory and Brianna, the two of you are kind of going through some of the rows and some of the untilled portions of field. And you're kind of taking a look-see to see if there's anything worth note. Anything that might... anything might throw up a red flag. You aren't seeing much. You see a lot of wild animal prints in the dirt. So it's not very easy to kind of figure out too much. Kohlrabi, you almost immediately you see some humanoid footprints. Actually, right around here. You find some humanoid footprints, and you see a puddle of black goop at the base of it.
Oh no.
And it looks somewhat fresh.
Oh.
Oof. Yeah, where are those coming from? Can I see like what direction?
It looks like they're coming a little ways north, and then they turn east, going towards Wimble Farm.
Okay.
It looks like these have been here maybe a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like the bile is starting to dry up, but it's not completely dried yet.
Yeah, that's still dangerous.
Ew. Yeah, we don't want to step in that.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna let everyone know that that's what I see too and point that out. But it's not good.
You point that out to the farmer?
Yeah, I would let the farmer know too, especially like this is like that's on his property. There's fresh tracks. That's still fresh a little bit. Like, yeah, I'd let him know about that.
Old Man Stebbs. Old Man Stebbs comes over to the fence, looking in at the field, and he says, "Gods, in my own field."
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Maybe when she was working the field that night, she came into contact with it, and got sick.
That would do it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes,
gods,
it does.
no. Well, that might explain where it came from. Well, I thank you for helping me with that mystery, at least.
Mhm.
Of course. It's the least we can do.
Kohlrabi, the biggest thing of note that you notice from this is that black bile is in the set of footprints. It's in one of the footprints.
Okay.
The footprints are kind of fresh.
They're a couple days fresh.
Yeah, so they just don't look as old as, you know, all of the rows that have been tilled and...
Yeah.
So I would think something's still walking around with some of that then, if that's in there and the footprints are fresh. Like it came from something that's still maybe possibly. I mean, I'm thinking out loud. I'm like, it doesn't look right. It's not good. It's scary.
Is there anything in the field that someone or something could have, I don't know, pricked themselves on, like a thorn bush or I don't know.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh no.
Okay.
You don't see much. It looks as though if this was some sort of wound that was seeping, that chances are it only bled out for a little bit before it stopped.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, that's no good.
No.
That just means someone's walking around with that stuff. So
So they're contagious.
yeah.
Wait a minute. This stuff, it's pretty deadly.
It's highly
Mhm.
contagious and can kill people.
Very
If
contagious.
it gets bad
Very
enough.
contagious, can
But the
kill
fact-
people. Hasn't been around for a number of years.
Yeah, the
Meaning
fact it's
doctors
not been
don't know
around
how
for
to
a number of
treat it.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's.
And the fact
Oh
that they
boy.
dismissed Lynette's case as well is a bit concerning.
It's been about another half hour. It's about 5 p.m. from what it looks like.
Okay.
Old Man Stebbs looks over and he says, "You said you're helping Hani with this investigation, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this thing's only been attacking at night?
Mhm.
It might do you good to get back to her farm."
Okay. It might also do you good to go inside and lock the doors
Yeah,
and the
you,
windows. And,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, put a line of salt in front of all the doors and all of the windows just to be certain, you know.
He grins and he says, "I've got me and my trusty crossbow. I'll be fine."
Okay.
All right.
And
You know.
he slowly begins to hobble his way back over to his porch. And he says, "Good luck to all you, and stay safe."
Have fun.
You too.
Yep, you too.
Okay. I take it you would all like to go back to Hani's farm.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, please.
You return, and she's finishing up her chores for the day, some tasks. She's actually tending to one of the cows over the fence, and she looks over and she says, "That took a lot more time than when I last saw you. I take it went better this time?"
It did.
Mm-hmm.
Much better.
"Oh, wonderful. So, what do you tell you?"
Well. I don't know how to break this to her.
So,
I don't know what
do you
to say.
remember his wife, Lynette?
"Oh, sure I do."
Yeah. So we had a very not a nice chat. It was quite a sad chat about Lynette and how she came to pass. She contracted an illness which I've heard of, but it's not something I've treated before. I don't know if you're
see.
familiar with whooping cough.
Seeping cough. Sounds vile, whatever that is.
It's not been around for a couple of decades. The long and short of it is essentially the illness that infects the lungs, and that when they cough, it causes them to cough black ichor, and that ichor can also come from all orifices, shall we say.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, my stars.
Exactly. It's not.
Yeah, it's
pleasant,
bad.
Really. It's real
Holy
bad.
jeez.
It's real bad.
Oh. Well,
There
that's... Oof.
there may be a chance that some of that ichor is still about in some of the fields over there. But it also happens to be a field from which Old Man Steb saw a tall, gangly-looking creature.
Tall and gangly.
Tall and gangly, like way tall, like almost giant. Because I'm 2.5 foot tall. You know, like 6 foot, massive, giant creature, 6 foot tall. And when he told it to leave, it headed this way. So we think the thing that's been hunting your cattle and that your husband is chasing after is, you know, a big giant of a creature, 6 foot tall. It's tall and gangly and, you know, looks hungry.
Sounds nasty to be sure.
It does sound nasty.
Well, it looks like sunlight's starting to fade. If you want to stake out, that's fine by me. In fact, that might be your best bet in trying to catch this thing. But that...
Yeah.
But I doubt it'd bring my husband back with it.
I mean, we can hope. And worst case scenario, we don't talk about the worst case scenario.
I'd appreciate it if you don't.
The options we have are to stake it out, and if it does turn up, we can kill it, or try to kill it, or we can follow it back to wherever it's hiding to see if we can find your husband there. I can't promise how effective we would be at that because, and I look down and indicate to my very heavy armor that kind of clinks when I walk. I can't promise how effective we would be at following something stealthily, or at least I can't personally. But those are the options we have. Is, you know, option A being hopefully kill it, B being follow it back to its lair or wherever it's hiding, and C obviously being the one we don't talk about.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if all goes well, we shouldn't have to worry about it then, should we?
No, we shouldn't.
Alright. Well, y'all are the experts. I trust your decisions. And should good news turn up from this, I will consider that a job well done.
All right, then.
I just can't help but have this knot in my stomach.
Yeah.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I think I should let you get to your stakeout. I'll stay inside the house. I won't interfere.
All right.
But if there's anything else you need from me, please let me know.
If we need anything else, we will scream.
Where do you put the animals at night? Are they just still free roaming?
They free roam. We allow them to not be confined as such. They only go in the barn when they're feeling down for it, really.
Fair enough.
I was gonna say, 'cause it might be an idea to, put them all in the barn. Save for one that's, I don't know, particularly troublesome.
Yeah, one that's
rather annoying.
bait.
Maybe a bit sickly. Yeah.
Yeah, be better to lure it out. Have a focused trajectory.
If there's one cow that really annoys you, but you don't want to say it really annoys you because you're worried it might hear you.
Yeah.
If it's a bit
She kind of chuckles a little bit to herself. She says, "Nah, they're all our babies, but if it's for the good of finding my husband and ensuring the protection of the rest of these poor little cattle, then so be it. But from what I know, when these attacks first started happening, it started with the pigs. Maybe 2 pigs died at the beginning, and then there was a sheep the night after, and it's just been cows the last few nights. My guess is if it's trying to acquire a taste for something, maybe it prefers cows.
They are bigger.
Maybe we leave one of each out. Give it a sampling, a smorgasbord.
She says, "If you think that'll help."
Let's I think that's a good place to start with, because if there's nothing out here, then there's nothing for it to want to come by here. But if there's way too much, if we leave out all of the critters, then the thing is going to come by, but then we're gonna be fighting, and all of the critters are in the way. So maybe we bring everyone in except for a cow, a sheep, and a pig. We let them, do their thing. And that way we minimize the potential for damage. Huh?
Well, I sure hope you're right. But I can help corral whatever you need me to corral, and hopefully we can get this done and over with before nightfall.
Oh, good. I have no experience handling these critters. This is my first time seeing a sheep in person. They're so soft looking.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you some fresh wool if it's when all this is over.
Ooh, I do love wool blankets.
Hani begins to corral some of the animals. So the plan currently is you're going to put a majority of the animals in the barn. Okay. She begins to herd some of the animals into the barn. I'm going to reveal the inside of the barn. And there it is. So there's not a terrible amount of space, but there should be enough space for you to herd all the animals into the barn, at least for a night.
Okay.
It will take a while for her to do it by herself, so if any of you wish to assist her in herding these animals into the barn, please make an animal handling check.
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay.
Animal handling. Oh, the good news is that isn't my dump stat. 4!
No, it's not mine either. Wait, that's wisdom.
That wasn't even the right one.
Yeah, please roll again. Okay.
Yeah.
Brianna and Kohlrabi. Brianna and Kohlrabi, you're both able to kind of shepherd some of the animals into the barn. You manage to do so with minimal effort. The animals kind of respond to you well. Mallory, you're having trouble trying to get a cow into the barn. It's not really listening to you. It's not really heeding you. It's kind of stubborn. It kind of just would prefer to be outside.
Well, you know what? Congratulations. You have volunteered as tribute.
That one.
All that's left in this fenced-in area is a pig, a sheep, and a cow.
Okay.
With that, Hani closes the barn doors and locks it so that nothing can get in from this door. She looks over at you all and she wipes her brow as the sun begins to dip beyond the horizon. She says, I hope that's good enough.
Fingers crossed.
Yep, hopefully.
And she looks over at the animals that are still out in the fenced-in area, and she says, I hope these ones will be all right. And she kind of gives each of them a little bit of extra attention, knowing that the possible harrowing situation that they're going to be involved in is probably going to happen tonight. And she says, well, I hope for the best, and I wish all you luck.
Thank you.
And she begins to head back towards the house, and she steps back inside. She has retired for the night, and it is now nighttime. Let me change the music slightly. Let me see if I can find something. There we go. You may feel free to take your positions around the farm. This is a stakeout after all.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. We've got the front gate in here, but we're here. But
Mhm.
we also have this nice wide open area here. Bree is covering there. Covering there.
Yeah, I actually kind of want to be in the tree if that's possible and just sit there.
Okay, give me an athletics
Yeah,
check.
I
Yeah.
will.
Yeah, let's see. Can I do that? Let's see. Boop.
Okay. It takes a little bit of effort, but you do manage to get up into the tree after maybe a few minutes of struggle.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not the most graceful climb, but it's you managed to get up there.
Yeah, because I just want to be like kind of camouflaged a bit, but also have a little bit of height so I can like stake out and look, and if need be, hop down. So.
Okay. Has everyone chosen their positions?
I have. I am hanging out under the tree.
Okay.
I do not
Okay.
trust myself to climb up.
Okay. And Brianna,
I'm
are you
gonna-
happy with?
height?
I think so. I'm just gonna say with because I assume there's a cart like here that I'm hiding next to.
Yeah.
Is it like
Mhm.
if it's like tilted upwards, like the handlebars are up, sort of thing? I don't know if I'm making any sense. I'd like to try and tuck myself and cheese under it as best I can.
Okay, so you're hiding under that cart.
Yeah, I figure I'm small, I'm scrappy, and I want to try and limit the moonlight from like reflecting off my armor as much as possible.
Okay, that's fine. So I would ask that because Kohlrabi, you are technically stealthed as you are hiding in the tree. Brianna and Kohlrabi, please make me stealth checks.
Oh god, I was afraid you would say that.
Mallory, are you trying to make any effort to be stealthy?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, you can make a stealth check as well.
I'm trying.
Also, that is a huge swing in disadvantage.
Ooh, oh god.
Okay. You're all trying your best. Your very best.
We
as
are
you're kind
not
of
stealth characters.
every time that you shift a little bit, Brianna, your armor kind of goes king, cling,
Clink.
king.
There's the trolley.
Mallory, you are not used to being stealthy.
No, I am not.
You're just kind of like ducking down, seeing if like you can minimize your observable surface area. And Kohlrabi, your color is a stark contrast to the green of the tree.
Yeah.
Even in darkness, it's a little easy to see the white of your scales. But maybe about an hour passes, and so far you don't see much. You hear the animals in the barn. You hear the three animals that you are currently watching over. I would like for anyone interested to make me a perception check.
Perception. Okay.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Direct other end of the spectrum here. You all managed to see coming from the north, although Brianna, you don't really see too much right now, right at the beginning. Kohlrabi and Mallory, you see to the north of you, you see this gangly, tall, 6-foot tall creature. Its eyes are scanning around, and it quickly ducks around behind the barn. Brianna, you actually see it kind of poke around the other corner of the barn. You see the eyes specifically reflecting off of its face. and it almost seems to perk up as soon as it hears you shift.
Oh,
And
no.
it ducks back behind the barn. But none of you happen to see anything more after that. A moment passes. 2 moments pass. And that... None of you happen to see it return to the other side of the barn. It seems to have just stopped.
So it's probably still there. Or in.
At this point, I would like everyone to make a religion check or history check, whichever is the better of the two for you.
Oh, I'm proficient in history.
Okay.
I don't think it matters.
11.
either for me.
Wait, I rolled a 1. Can I re-roll that because halfling?
You may reroll that because halfling.
Yes.
I'll do a religion.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 again. Wait, did I? No, never mind. I'm not.
No, you rolled a... You rolled
Wait,
a
no,
19.
sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I did, yeah.
19.
Nope, that's all right. Mallory, you've never encountered a creature that looks like this. You've never even heard of a creature that looks like this. Kohlrabi and Kohlrabi and Brianna, the two of you, after seeing it for yourselves, you know exactly what this creature is. This is a Nosferatu.
Ooh.
Oh.
So yes, it is vampire adjacent. But it is not exactly a vampire. They are typically more feral type of vampire. Let me actually bring up the creature description, and I will read that to you in just a moment. Okay. Vicious undead hunters, Nosferatu possess the endless thirst of vampires, but none of their grace. For them, existence is nothing more than an everlasting string of cold, desperate nights, punctuated by crimson splashes of momentary warmth and lucidity. These joys are fleeting, as their blood addiction can never be quelled. Nosferatu feed on anything with blood. Heaps of mutilated rats and stables turned into slaughterhouses are typical first signs of a Nosferatu's predation. When the sun interrupts their hunts, Nosferatu retreat to favored ruins, sewers, or caves, caring nothing for their lair's comforts. Rather than retiring to crypts, they seek filthy or inaccessible fissures, places any living soul would avoid. And that is what you are currently dealing with.
Okay.
I see.
A few moments pass after you've analyzed what you know of this creature, and you hear the animals inside the barn starting to get rowdy. They're beginning to get restless. You actually hear the startled, strained moo of a cow in the barn, as it almost sounds like it's crying out in pain.
Oh. Oh, I didn't consider that we actually made a very
Okay.
enticing smorgasbord inside the barn.
Brianna and Kohlrabi, you both know that Nosferatu can essentially climb walls like a spider.
Yeah, I'll
Oh no.
go. Okay.
We go check that out.
Yeah.
Before we do, I'm gonna call out and just be like, how tasty do you think halfling is compared to beef?
I don't know. I think it might taste like chicken.
Are you calling out to your friends, or are you calling out to the Nosferatu?
Anyone who will listen. And then I'm gonna use a crossbow bolt for my inventory and slice my hand open.
Okay. You take 1 point of damage.
Yep. It's fine. Just to see if it'll lure it out, because, you know, I shouldn't taste as beefy.
Okay.
Maybe
You like
beefy.
chicken.
I don't know. You calling me a chicken?
No, I just said that halfling might taste like chicken.
Hey, you never know. But it doesn't sound like you're getting any sort of response from the Nosferatu.
No. Okay. Well, I tried.
The door to the barn is currently locked. By the way, Hani did lock the door before she went back inside.
Oh god, we created a buffet.
So if the door is
all you
locked,
need.
how can we get in?
Is that like a window?
I mean,
to
is
the
there
barn
any
still?
other crevice or anything that I could probably break through, or could I try to like break through the door even though it's locked? Like,
You may
gotta
give
get
it a
in there
shot.
and-
You may give it a shot.
Yeah, I want to try.
Okay. You drop down from the tree and you rush forward towards the door.
Yeah.
Make an attack roll with a weapon of your choice.
Okay.
And I will give you
I'm gonna
advantage
try
on the
and
roll
use
because
my-
it is an inanimate object.
Okay, I want to try using my warhammer.
Okay. So click on your warhammer from your list of attacks.
Yeah.
Click on it twice, actually, because you have advantage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 22. That is a hit. Please roll for damage.
Okay. Let's see.
Gonna see if we can break open that door. Okay. Fortunately, the door looks like it's a bit weathered. It looks like it's seen its fair share of years. It shatters entirely as you manage to bust it open. You look in and you do see the Nosferatu at the very end of the barn, and it has just slaughtered a cow. It is beginning to feast on it.
Oh no.
The other animals are getting a little startled and they start trying to move away from it. At this point, I'd like everyone to roll for initiative.
Initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
And Brianna, your Mastiff's turn order will go directly after you.
Okay.
Okay. So, I'm waiting for my tracker to come back up, and then I will start taking initiatives. Ba 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 ba. Love slow internet. That's great. Okay, loading.
Everyone's big favorite.
Big favorite. Okay. Mallory, you got a 10. And Brianna, you got a 15. And Cole Robbie, you got a 21. Very nice. Okay. I will count you busting open the door as part of your turn, Cole Robbie. But you still have a bonus action, and you still have, I'll say, 10 feet of movement. There is a sheep currently in the way of you. Well, the door is
Yeah, I
about
think I
15 feet
wanna, like-
wide. You can step around it.
Yeah.
But you do see the
When I
Nosferatu
can
at the
let me
very
try-
end.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how far I can move in terms of like just look at the token, but I would like to try to make my way to it. And on the way, I would like to try and just calm the animals and move them out of the way as I'm just trying to get
Okay.
to this
So
guy as he's feeding. If I could do that.
Typically, normal movement speed is about 30 feet. Every 5 feet of movement is a square, and you can move in diagonals.
Okay. Okay.
I'm actually going to increase
Would that be,
the
like 2.
visibility of the grid a little bit. There we go.
Okay. 2. Would that be like 2?
So you can move 2 more spaces.
Okay. Like, could I move like right here?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And you do still have a bonus action if you wish to use one. However, I don't know if there's anything that you could really do with that right now.
Yeah, I like I said, I just wanted to try to calm the animals, get them to move out a little bit more because they're already scared. So I can't get close enough yet. So I'm just trying to get closer.
Do you wish to try and herd some of the animals out?
Yeah, if I could.
Let's see how effective you are at it. Please give me an animal handling check. Let's see how well you can do it while they're startled.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, here. Let's see how this goes. Okay, no.
Okay.
Yep. Bit much.
You managed to get a sheep and a pig out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The rest kind of shift around a little bit without much in the way of direction.
Yeah.
But they definitely look like they want to get away from the thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If that is all, then we can take it over to another turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Brianna, it is your turn. You've just witnessed Kohlrabi come over to the door and bash it open.
Is there any, windows or anything to climb through? Just
you do notice that there are a couple of windows, but they're higher up.
Oh, bugger. Okay, well, because I'm gonna climb onto Cheese. I'm gonna use Cheese for the movement speed.
Okay.
As opposed to my 25 foot. And I'm gonna move... Can I argue that I can get him to jump over the fence? Because there's a fence around.
He will need to make an acrobatics check.
Okay, no, we're just gonna run around the fence.
Okay.
And I'm gonna dash to the doorway. So that's about 65 foot of movement there.
Okay.
And then...
you look in and you see the Nosferatu just feasting on a cow.
Oh. And then I use my action to dash, didn't I? So, that is my turn, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna get off Cheese, actually.
Okay.
And tell him to, tuck behind the doorway so he's safe and then hide. Because he's got 9 hit points.
Alright, so you have dismounted off of Cheese. There he is. And you said that is the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. And Cheese had just used his movement to get you there, so that will be that for him. The Nosferatu is going to step over to this pig, and he is just going to start tearing into it. The pig doesn't even stand a chance. And he begins feasting. Mallory, it is your turn.
That's me. All right. Okay.
The doorway spans from here to here. It's 15 feet wide.
Alright. Yes. And I'm assuming if I were to, let's say, shoot something from here, that would be a very bad idea because I'm shooting through all of these critters.
I would say because of his height and mostly because of the cows, it would be treated as half cover.
Half cover, okay.
Which means he would get a bonus to AC.
Okay.
Specifically, he would get a +2 bonus to AC.
Okay. I realize that I have something smarter I can do and not deal with that. I am going to cast Mind Sliver.
Okay.
So he needs to make a DC 13 Intelligence saving throw.
Very good. Okay. And he passes. He feels...
Piss.
What was that?
Piss.
Yeah. But he feels this sliver of energy beginning to enter his mind. He actually stands up from his current kill and he looks around and he looks down to see the door's been opened, and he sees the three of you definitely making eye contact with him.
I wave.
Do you have anything else you would like to do for your turn, Mallory?
Is crying a free action?
Sure is.
I would like to cry.
Okay. You begin to weep a little bit at the failed spell.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Kohlrabi, it is your turn. I will say the animals have begun to shift a little bit more. They're trying to... They're a little disorganized. They are just trying to get away from this creature that has been started to slaughter them. And I'll say you actually end up meeting a wall of cows.
Yeah, I see them.
With a successful
How
animal
far away is it? Yeah, sorry.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's about 40 feet north of you.
Okay. Still need to get
I will say that if you do a successful animal handling check, I will allow you to slip past them.
Okay, yeah, I want to try doing that.
Okay, animal handling one more time.
Okay, let's see. Sorry. There we go. One more time. Oh,
Very good.
all right.
You actually end up moving 10 feet past this cow. You actually kind of
Okay.
swap places with it.
Okay.
And you still have 20 feet of movement left.
Okay. Let's see. If I move, let me see. I want to move up here. And how far away is it now?
It is 20 feet away.
Okay. Let me see. I do want to do something. Let me see.
Okay.
Thing I could do. I actually don't know if it. I do. I want. I don't know. I don't know if it's any good to do this, but I do want to try the dragon fear thing and try and scare it a little bit. And do that.
Okay. Would you mind if you hover over Dragon Fear? You'll see a speech bubble next to it. Please click on that speech bubble.
Yeah. Okay. Clicked on it.
Okay. Instead of exhaling destructive energy, you can expend a use of your Dragon Breath weapon to roar, forcing each creature of your choice within 30 feet of you to make a Wisdom saving throw, plus your proficiency bonus, plus your Charisma modifier. A target automatically succeeds on the save if it cannot see or hear you, and on a failed save, a target becomes frightened of you for 1 minute. If the frightened target takes any damage, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself on a success. Okay, so would you like to use your Dragon Fear feat? Okay. Kohlrabi, you let out this bellowing draconic roar. The Nosferatu has to make a Wisdom saving throw. What is your DC? So your proficiency bonus and charisma modifier. So that's +2 plus.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, your charisma modifier is another +2. So that will be a 14 DC Wisdom saving throw. He fails. As you stare him down, you begin to roar in his direction, specifically at him. None of the other animals seem to be frightened of you. He is. He is now considered frightened. Oh, no. He is not frightened. He's immune. I'm sorry. But I will say he is startled. He is startled.
Okay.
I will give you that.
Yeah, because that's the main thing. I'm trying to like stir him up a little bit.
Yes,
So you can
I've marked him just to kind of
get to him.
note that.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn, or would you like to
yeah,
bonus
that's
action?
all I can. If I mean, what can I do? I don't know what else I can do.
You can action surge, which gives you another action,
Oh,
or I believe action surge. Give me 1 sec, because I also want to make sure that that gets recharged on a short rest as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you do a short rest, you can get it back.
Okay.
So, would you like to second wind and maybe get a shot in on this guy?
Yeah, I want to try to get at him.
Okay. You use your second wind, and you feel a surge of energy rushing through you. You get another action.
Okay.
You have just used your Dragon's Breath attack.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any ranged attacks now, you could probably go for it.
Okay. I mean, what do I have?
I will look with you just one sec.
Yeah, it's not sure if any of that counts, because I have...
You have a light crossbow.
Yeah, that's a crossbow.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm able to shoot that, yeah, I would like to try and aim and
Okay.
get a shot in on that.
You're able to aim over the pig. It is a big animal, but it's not so big that it's going to obscure your aim.
Mm-hmm.
So please click on your light crossbow to attack.
Okay. Let's see. That.
Okay. You fire a bolt from your crossbow. However, it goes just wide, and it ends up sticking into the back wall behind the Nosferatu.
Okay.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. After Kohlrabi is Brianna.
So from where I am,
Yes.
I would like to, because halfling nimbleness, I would like to just crawl and clamber between this cow's legs.
Yep, you may.
And just go right up behind you here. And then I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
Okay. I will say
21
with
hit?
disadvantage because you do have some obstruction between you and the
Yeah,
Nosferatu.
no worries. There it is. Oh, ooh, gross. An 8.
You launch the guiding bolt, and because of the current angle you're trying to aim from, you can't get a clear shot, and it ends up dissipating into the ground.
Okay. With that is my turn.
Okay, it is Cheese's turn. Do you
He
give
is
him any
going to
sense?
take Dodge
give him-
action and just move away from the doorway.
Just move away from the doorway.
Here. Yeah.
Okay.
There. And then,
Yep. Cheese heeds your command, and he dips behind the door.
Lovely.
It is the Nosferatu's turn, and as it is startled, it begins to back up, and you see it just spider climb up the wall. And it exits out of the window that you imagine that it crawled in from. And you see it dip out of the window, and that is the last you see of it for now.
Oh,
Mallory, it is your turn.
it went out the window.
It did go out the window.
I can't see it from where I'm at, can I?
No, you cannot.
Alright. I am going to... I have 70 feet of movement, so I'm going to... 15, 55, 30. Heck it, I'll use my action to dash and go another 30.
Okay. When you get that much closer, you actually see he's about to come around the corner. That's where he ended.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Although
Oh dear.
although he notices you, it doesn't look like he wants to fight right now.
He's back here. I shout to everyone.
Oh, my little legs.
Mallory, you have used your action. Do you have any bonus actions you'd like to use?
No, I'm set at this time.
Okay. Kohlrabi, it is your turn.
Okay.
Actually, before that, some more of the animals start trying to funnel out of the barn.
Okay.
And they actually do begin to start making their way out. They're startled by this creature that has skedaddled up the wall.
Okay.
Now they're starting to spread out a little bit in the field.
Mm-hmm.
But, Kohlrabi, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. You look up at the wall, and you can see little dots of black coming from where its footsteps had been.
Oh, no.
It must have taken some form of damage or other from earlier, and it is leaking a little bit of this black goo.
Okay.
But
And
you
I do want to
suspect-
follow it, but like I don't know what to do about the. Oh yeah. What? Sorry.
You do suspect that it is trying to make a run for it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think like what would be the best way to like go after it right now.
Okay. You can either try and dash back out of the barn. You could even try to break the wall of the northern wall here where it was, to see if you can break through. That is just a couple of options that are afforded to you. Or you can do something else entirely. It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, like, was there a window over there?
It's a bit higher up on the wall.
Opening? Okay. Because, I mean, like, I don't know if I can even make it that far, but I was thinking if I could, I would, like, maybe try and do, like, a running jump and, like, kind of, like, try and break through, like, whether I'm big enough or not, or at least something enough to, like, break through the wall.
I would let you try that if you want to try and make a running jump.
Yeah, I'll try it, and my
Okay.
main goal is just to basically just go through and get it from the other side.
Okay.
So.
I would like you to make me an acrobatics check. This pig is actually going to be out of your way. He's kind of scooting around.
Okay.
Yes, give me an yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, no. No.
Okay. You rush the way up to the wall. However, without any other real assistance, you are unable to jump the height of the wall to the window.
Okay.
It's like 20 feet up there. It's pretty high.
Yeah.
But as you sort of shoulder bash the wall that the Nosferatu had just climbed up, you do notice that this area is a little bit weak too. You might be able to bust through.
Okay. Yeah, that was also part of the goal.
Okay.
So.
I will say that did not use your action. So if you wish to try and break through the wall here, you may.
Okay, yeah, I would like to do that, please.
Okay. Make an attack roll with advantage.
Okay. And can I just use the hammer again? Or...
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it is with advantage, so you get to roll again.
Okay.
Okay, so 24. Yeah, roll for damage. See if you can bust on through.
Okay.
Okay, would you like to use your Great Weapon Master?
Yeah, I wanna see if I can do it again.
Okay, go for it. Re-roll that die. But you will take the second roll.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Just like the door, you managed to break through. The wall now has a hole in it that you can see through.
Okay.
You have 5 feet of movement left if you wish to step through.
Yeah, I would just like to step through.
Okay. You step through and you notice that the Nosferatu is trying to make a run for it around the corner of this barn. Unfortunately, I believe you are out of bonus actions as well.
That's fine. I just want to stand my ground here.
Okay. The Nosferatu is going to run into the forest, and he disappears for now.
Okay.
I would like Kohlrabi, you notice this, and Mallory, you notice this. Make a perception check to see if you can follow his movements through the trees.
Okay.
Okay. And Valerie, if you wish to do that as well, you may.
I'm sorry, what was it?
A perception check to see if you can track his movements in the trees.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Nope, all good.
Perception.
Okay. Even in the darkness, you're able to see. He looks back every now and then, and his eyes reflect the moonlight back at you. And it's easy enough to kind of see the direction that he's going in. But he has currently fled the battle, and the animals that are still alive are currently safe. You suspect that it will not be difficult to try and track him down should you pursue.
Okay.
All right, let's get that bad boy.
All right.
I think we should go after him.
And we will take a 5-minute bathroom break just to get up, stretch our legs, get a snack, get a drink, whatever you gotta do. And we will be right back after a brief moment. Welcome back, everybody. Just to recap, our 3 heroes, Kohlrabi, Mallory, and Brianna, have all been taking on this quest to investigate the disappearance of a farmer's wife's... A farmer. The wife is worried sick because she can't find him. He took off after chasing down what they suspect has been killing their cattle. And one thing led to another, and the party is now led to believe that it is a Nosferatu that is hunting these farm animals and may have something to do with the disappearance of the farmer. We come back after the battle with the Nosferatu, after it has been startled away by Kohlrabi's roar. And they have seen the Nosferatu spooked away to the forest to the northwest. They feel it is very easy to track this thing, and what would you like to do?
Let's finish the job.
Let's follow it back. See where it went.
Okay. I will allow the amount of travel to count as a short rest for you, Kohlrabi, so you get your your action surge back.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone else benefits from the benefits of a short rest, but if you do, you gain the benefits of a short rest. Because I believe, Kohlrabi, your breath weapon recharges on a... Oh, it recharges on a short rest, so you got your breath weapon back, too. Okay, so you can use your breath attack again.
Cool.
All right. The benefits of being a martial character.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so... You see to the northwest, it's mostly a stretch of very dense, very thick forest. Greenmake is known very much so for its expansive vegetation. Would you like to begin your tracking of the Nosferatu?
Yes, please.
Okay. Please give me a... Yeah, give me investigation checks.
Investigation.
Okay. And Brianna, you may join in this as well. However, I was going to say you would be at disadvantage because you didn't actually see it run off.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll roll again, but
Yeah, I'm not sure how much worse you can get.
Yeah.
Okay. Mallory and Kohlrabi, you are both able to kind of figure out the main direction it was heading. It looks like it was trying to kind of weave in and out of trees, but it was moving in a very specific direction nonetheless. As you are investigating, you do actually find a set of tracks that look like they're humanoid, barefoot, and they have a little bit of that black substance that's been coming off of it.
Okay.
Do you wish to go in the direction that the Nosferatu ran off in?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay. You follow it along for what feels like 30 minutes. It is not too long before it starts leading a bit more north, and you find this is a large, ancient-looking well that is at the top of this strange, I don't want to say like mountain or hill, but like this strange craggy area. The Nosferatu begins to scramble up the rock wall, trying to create as much distance from you as possible. I will allow a turn to do something. Using the previous initiative counts, Kohlrabi, you'd be the first one to act.
Okay. I think in general, at first, I do just want to like try and close the distance a little and get closer. So.
Okay, he is about 10 feet up the rock wall.
Mm-hmm.
But if you would like to get closer, you may.
Yeah. How much closer am I allowed to get? Like how many?
Since this is the start of your turn, I will say you have a movement speed of 30 feet, so that'll be 6 spaces.
Okay. Okay. So I think I'm just trying to see where I want to put myself. I mean, I guess in general, I would like to try and get to like I guess the base foot of this area first, I guess, and maybe also try to climb up, just try to like catch
so
up to him.
that'd be right around there that you'd be able to get to before it turns to rock wall.
Okay. I mean, could I go right here? Would
You
that
may.
be- Okay. Yeah.
Yep, that's
Okay.
25 feet. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. And how far up is he right now?
He's about 10 feet up.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. Can I try and am I able to? How far away is he from me right now?
He's about 15 feet. If it's
Okay.
directly a straight line, it'd be about 15 feet up. Well, not up, but 15 feet
Okay.
away from you.
Okay. Am I able to like? Do I have enough? Like, could I like try and shoot him with the cross again? See if that.
You may try to shoot him with the crossbow. However, because you are making a ranged
Okay.
attack and he's higher up than you, you will have to roll at disadvantage.
That's fine. I want to see how that goes.
Okay.
Let's see. And it's like twice take the lower?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No.
You raise your crossbow and you let fly one of the bolts, but it just ends up clattering against the rock wall next to it. The Nosferatu looks back at you and just hisses at you.
Yeah. I'm here. Yeah. It's been followed. And I was given a sign. It's like, hey, I'm here.
Okay. Brianna, it's your turn.
I'm going to do the same. If it's 10 foot the wall, hold on, how far away am I? Still 60 foot. Yeah, I'd like to do the same thing I tried before and loose off a guiding bolt.
Okay.
Just a beam of radiant energy.
All right.
Just at level 1, but I don't think a 14 will hit a Nosferatu.
It does not hit,
Yeah, nope.
unfortunately.
And then, because I've got little legs, I've got to start moving. I'm going to start moving forwards.
Okay.
And just, go there.
All right.
And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Cheese begins to follow you behind.
Yep.
He actually kind of overtakes a little bit to bark at the Nosferatu as it climbs up the wall.
Understandable. Yeah.
Mallory, it is your turn.
That's me. I am going to step here. Okay. And I am going to cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
25.
Ray of Frost. Give me 1 sec. Ray of Frost!
So that is going to...
A frigid beam of blue-white light streaks toward a creature within range. Yep, there we go. On a ranged spell attack against a creature, on a hit, it takes 1d8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn. Okay. Very nice, and you did 8 damage? Okay. It is now his turn, and you can see the frost starting to sort of build up on his body. He is slowed down a little bit, but he does manage to crawl up over the stone wall and begins to make his way towards the well. He is actually currently out of sight, and unless there's a way for you to quickly scale this rock wall, it's very unlikely you'll be able to catch him.
Let me see. I got nothing. I can do prestidigitation.
Okay. Yeah. You
I wiggle my fingers and sparks fly out.
You sure do. You hear him scurrying across the surface, and you actually do hear sharp nails starting to clitter clatter against the stone of the well, as you suspect that he's climbed down. That is the end of turn-based. You are free to move about. But you do see that there is a... it looks like there's an easy access way up to the well from over on this side. And this well is big. It is massive. And it looks old. Very old.
Like older than 200 years old?
If anyone would like to do a little bit of research, give me a history check.
History.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. You all surmise that this well has to be at least 500 years old. But it seems to have been forgotten, abandoned. It seems as though it has been not taken care of in quite some time.
This is a very good place for a Nosferatu to make its den.
It is. Right, I vote we start making our way up the hill.
Yeah, let's
Wait. Yeah.
let's go.
Mosey on up.
Okay. You make your way up the hill, and as you get a closer look at the well, you notice that there's no water in it. It seems very dry. It seems as though it hasn't held water in at least a few centuries.
I guess we are going down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How would you like to get down? From where you see, even with the assistance of moonlight, you can't really see the bottom.
So we could jump, and I have feather fall.
Oh. That could be an idea.
Kohlrabi, I believe you also have a feather token.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let me I grab my spell book, and I will cast Featherfall at first level.
Okay. You choose up to 5 falling creatures within range. A falling creature's rate of descent slows to 60 feet per round till the spell ends. If the creature lands before the spell ends, it takes no falling damage and can land on its feet, and the spell ends for that creature. Kohlrabi,
Right,
do you wish to accept this spell cast and save your token?
Yeah, I'll save it for later. I'll accept
Okay.
the spellcast.
Okay. Mallory, you cast Featherfall on your companions. Do you also cast it on Cheese?
Of course. What kind
Okay.
of monster do you think I am? I may be lawful evil, but the dog gets Featherfall.
Okay. That is also in the event that Brianna would like to take Cheese with her.
I would.
Okay.
He's my emotional support cheese.
Okay. You all have the effects of Featherfall. Would you like to take that fall?
Let's boing.
Okay. You all hop into the well, and your fall is slowed considerably. But the further down you go, it's harder and harder to see the mouth of the well. It seems to get further and further away. You actually go down about 100 feet.
Oh.
It is a very deep well.
I'm now just beginning to realize we didn't plan. Like, we planned getting down with Featherfall. Getting up. It's gonna be.
Yeah, that's a.
Is that a later issue?
That's a problem for future us.
Okay. You make your descent, and you end up at the bottom of this well. And you notice that there is a little bit of water kind of trickling around your feet, as it looks like there used to be more water here than before. Or no, there used to be more water before than there is now. That's what I meant to say. I'm very intelligent. What would you like to do?
Let's
Yeah, don't worry. I
mean,
didn't
it
forget.
looks like
I didn't
going
forget
this
Cheese.
way.
It's okay, I was only starting to panic a little bit.
There he is.
Thank you.
Oh, good boy.
Hmm.
It is very dark and dank and musty down here. Brianna, you're having a bit of a rough time trying to see.
Oh, I am. It's very dark, and I have a fear of the dark. I'm very scared.
It is very dark down here. Cheese actually notices that you have a bit of not anxiety, but you're a little stressed at the current situation, and he kind of puts his head under your hand to reassure you that it's going to be okay.
Oh, he is a good boy. You might even get 3 helpings of rations today.
What a great cheese.
Okay, well, I'm going to first and foremost light a torch, just so I can see
Okay.
more than anything.
You light up a torch, and it does extend your visibility considerably, but the shadows that it casts are a little unnerving.
I thought as much.
Mallory and Kohlrabi, you both are able to see at least decently in this darkness. Mallory, because you have the special, you said glasses that allow you to see in the dark?
Yeah, it's definitely glasses and not related to my class.
Okay.
I love that.
Alright. Fair enough. You look forward, and you don't see too much at present. You see a collection of mushrooms to the northwest here. But so far, that's really all you see.
Okay. I vote we just start walking.
Let's just start going forward, and we'll
We'll
see what we got. See what we
Okay.
can
Yeah.
find.
You begin to step forward, and your footsteps in the water very faintly, but it sounds like the water is echoing in this chamber that you're currently in. It's got very little movement. It feels like the water is otherwise stagnant for most of the time. It's most likely that your presence here has done the most to agitate the water.
Okay.
At least in some time.
Let's how far ahead of us can I see? Like, can I see? No, I can see the shrooms.
You
Can
can
I
see the
see-
mushrooms, yes.
Oh, this is cursed.
Let's see. Let me just take a quick peek at your sheet. Because I believe you should be able to see. You should be able to see out to 60 feet with dark vision.
Okay. So that's. Let's zoom real quick. 60. So I can see that there's like something up this way, maybe.
Yeah, you see what looks like might be spider webbing of some sort.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this thing right next to me, this is like a jutting out, so I can't see what's over here. Can I?
That is correct, yes. You would have to move around
Okay.
it.
Okay. Let's, I mean, we could look at the mushrooms.
Yeah, I'm curious about the mushrooms. See if there's anything about them or anything
Okay.
that's looking at them or been around them, what they are.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Anyone interested in the mushrooms, please investigate. No, nature check. Nature check.
Nature.
Knowledge nature check. Damn.
I love mushrooms. I just think they're neat.
Okay.
They sure are.
They're just plants.
Brianna, this is not your field of expertise.
No.
Kohlrabi, you think you've seen these ones before, and
Okay.
Mallory, you have... This is odd, Mallory. You have almost personal experience with this specific mushroom.
Oh, that tracks.
Oh, yeah. This is yellow mold.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yellow mold grows in dark places, and if touched, the mold ejects a cloud of spores that fills a 10-foot cube originating from the mold. Any creature in this area can take damage and become poisoned for a minute. While poisoned in this way,
Kids.
yes. While poisoned in this way, you will continue to take damage at the start of each of your turns.
Okay.
Brianna, as you move closer with your torch, you notice that the yellow mold seems to react to it.
Uh-oh.
Give me a perception check to see if you catch what kind of reaction it is.
9.
You can't tell if it's good or bad.
Oh, wonderful.
To my knowledge, are these mushrooms flammable?
Bless you. Mallory, you do know that sunlight or any amount of fire damage instantly destroys a patch of yellow mold.
Destroys, and that means that it doesn't eject the plumes.
Yeah. Being touched by being touched and being touched by fire are two very different things for yellow mold.
All right. I will relay this gladly to the party.
Okay, Brianna, you are made known that fire will eliminate yellow mold where it grows.
Amazing. I'm gonna keep the torch lit then.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
As you have come up around, you look back and you do notice back here, it looks like there's a dead adventurer.
Ooh.
Oh. So I mean, they aren't using their stuff anymore, so I'm gonna walk over and see if there's anything worth noting.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Investigation is... Oh.
Okay.
We will take it.
It looks like it's been here for probably a couple centuries. Its gear is all rusted, and it looks as though some seedy underground creatures have been gnawing on its bones.
Okay.
And as you moved a little bit closer, this opens up a little bit more. You see a tunnel to the east starting to dip down.
If I were a betting man, I would say our thing wouldn't have gone this way. Because
Well,
then
do
it
those
would have
cobwebs look
disturbed.
at all disturbed?
Yeah,
Those
exactly.
cobwebs are a little bit higher up.
Oh,
It looks like something could have easily passed underneath.
I see.
Is-
Well, there goes that.
Is
thought.
there any tracks, any footprints at all? Because I assume that the Nosferatu would have come in the same way we did and passed through the water.
Give me a perception check.
Persuasion. There it is. Hey, 17.
Okay, and Kohlrabi, if you would like to also make this perception check, feel free.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. You actually don't see any footprints on the ground. You don't see any moisture. You don't see anything that betrays splashing in the water. But you do, Brianna, you personally, you see more of those black specks on the wall. They gleam a little bit in the torchlight, but you recall seeing the Nosferatu leaving them behind. And you see it's slowly beginning to travel along the wall as it goes this way.
The cobwebs. I'm gonna point them out to the others and be like, look, there's black ichor. Icky.
The black icky.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Do you wish to follow that trail?
Oh, I believe so.
Yes, please.
Yeah, we should.
Okay. Once your group gets to around here or so, don't mind me, just gonna display some tokens. Your group gets to right around there. When you hear a weird clicking sound.
That's not good.
Kohlrabi, I believe you have alert.
Mm-hmm.
You are immediately made aware. You're the first one to look up.
Mm-hmm.
And you see 2 giant spiders descending from the ceiling. Please roll for initiative.
Oh, okay.
Oh dear. Initiative.
Okay. Dupe and dupe. And that is going to be... Okay. And okay. All right. Brianna, you have an initiative of 14. And Mallory, you've got an initiative of 12.
Mm-hmm.
And Kohlrabi, you have an initiative of 17. All right, Kohlrabi, you are the first one to act as these spiders descend on the party. You get to take your turn first.
Okay. Is it like the one over there like below me, like is it like dangling there, or is it like
They have
on the
touched down.
ground?
They are now
Or
on the
is it-
ground.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I do just want to go straight and try to attack it, I guess. I want to see if I can do anything with that.
Okay.
I think I would like to use the Warhammer.
Go for it.
Try
You
to,
can
like,
step up to
smash
it and
it.
try to make an attack.
Yeah. Okay. And do I just roll that?
Yeah, you would just roll the
Yeah.
Warhammer attack.
Okay. Yeah.
Which one are you moving up onto?
This. Let's see. This one, like right here.
Okay.
Oh, I
You
didn't
can
mean,
take
like,
one
yeah.
step back and you can reach it.
Um,
So like the
So you just want to pop your character
right there.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because these are large boys.
With these sliders.
But you
Yeah.
do hit with your Warhammer. Please roll for damage.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, 8 damage. It's been a good number for you. You
Yeah.
bring your Warhammer up and you smack it down on the front leg of one of the spiders. You actually hear a as it kind of rears back. I can't do it well, but you kind of hear like a pained squealing as you bring your Warhammer down on its front leg. Okay. And is that the end of your turn, or is there anything more you would like to do?
For now, I think that's it. I just want to try and hit it real quick.
Okay. That is it for your
It's right
turn.
there.
Yep. That is it for your turn. This spider over here, the one up north, he is going to try and throw a web at Cheese.
Oh no!
That's,
I would like
that's
you to make
against the rules.
I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw for Cheese.
Oh, okay. Dex is +2. An 18.
Okay. Cheese manages to sidestep the web. It just goes right past him. And the spider is going to advance. That is it for the spider's turn. Brianna, it is your turn.
I'm gonna turn around and slap a hand to one of its many legs and cast Inflict Wounds.
Icky touch.
Big touch, 19.
Okay, that is a hit. Please roll for damage.
Why is it not rolling?
3d10 tasty necrotic damage.
Yeah, 3d10. Okay. Like that, we'll do it manually. 18.
All right,
damage.
18. You reach forward with your hand and you grab the front leg of this spider, and you just see a wave of green, noxious energy beginning to radiate up its leg. Very nice.
And then I'm gonna step in front of Cheese and stare it dead in its many eyes and just look at him and be like, "You touch my dog? I'm gonna hurt you."
Also, because you have moved up some, part of the way has been revealed a little bit more.
Oh, that looks like fun.
Okay. Do you wish for Cheese to take an action?
The dodge action, please.
Okay. You tell Cheese to stay careful, and he will take the dodge action. All right. Mallory, it is your turn.
That's me. All right. I am thinking. I'm gonna hit it with a. Hang on, let me read. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do another ray of frost on
Okay.
the bad boy.
Very nice. All right. That is a hit. Roll for damage. Oh, you already did. Okay.
And it is reduced movement. I am going to take a step back,
Okay.
and that'll be the end of. Wait. All right. I'm going to take a step here, so that I am equidistant from both of them,
Okay.
and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. It is the spider's turn that is fighting Kohlrabi, and it is going to make an attack on you, Kohlrabi. And does a... Ooh, I think a 23 hits you.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. Kohlrabi, you are taking 4 piercing damage plus
Okay.
11 poison damage. You take 15 damage total.
Okay.
But that is the end of the spider's turn.
Okay.
It is now your turn again, Kohlrabi.
Okay. Let's see, what can I do? Think if there's anything else I could do. If it says just attack it again. I think I just want to attack it again.
Let's see. I'll also take a quick peek at your character sheet.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Also, don't forget that because of the subclass that you chose, whenever you do a second wind, your allies that are nearby you also get temp HP.
Okay.
Oh no, they don't get temp HP. It's just a heal. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool. But you do have a warhammer and a trident.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think you get the extra attack just yet, even though you're a fighter, and fighters are nuts like that.
Yeah.
Nope, you don't get extra attack till 5th level. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So for right now, you can either attack, or you can use your Dragon's Breath, or you can do something a little bit more unconventional. It's up to you.
Yeah, I think I just want to attack it again, and I guess I'm going to target again with Warhammer.
Okay. Very nice. That is a hit. Roll for damage.
Okay. Let's see. Oh.
Very nice. Okay. Kohlrabi, how do you do it?
Yeah.
I mean, like initially, yeah, like he aimed, I guess, and he smashed it, but then he also, like, I guess he, like, took his hammer, kind of put it over his head, and just kind of went in for one more, like, another thing, like, just kind of, I guess, like, more towards just, like, for his, like, abdomen, kind of, like, towards the middle of it, just to, like, just kind of hit harder in its central area.
Okay. Kohlrabi, you bring your warhammer up and you slam it down past the head, hitting the main part of the body. You actually manage to crush its body, and it slumps down into the water, and the water just starts to run off of its body. It is dead. That is a successful kill. You may move, you may use a bonus action if you have any left that you want to do. But I think for right now that might be the end of your turn. But you can move. You can move.
Yeah. I guess now that one's taken care of, though I do just want to get close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
Just yeah. And I'm good.
Okay. This spider, after having targeted Cheese and earned Brianna's ire, is now going to try and attack Brianna.
Understandable.
Does a 24 hit?
Oh, unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
Hang on. I will use my reaction to cast silvery barbs.
Oh, okay. You magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Ooh.
Okay. Brianna, does a 16 hit you?
It does not.
Okay.
In addition, I am giving the advantage portion to Brianna.
Okay. Very good. Mallory, what do you do to distract the spider?
I throw a rock at it.
Okay. You infuse your rock with the effect of silvery barbs, and it is enough for the spider to take a checked attack at Brianna, but it is just enough for Brianna to calculate where the spider is going to attack, and manages to step back and avoid damage entirely.
Heck yeah.
Okay, Brianna, it's your turn.
Okie doke. I am going to... I forget on lower level clerics how quickly you can burn through spell slots.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to... Ah, sod it. I'm going to reach out again with necrotic energy and just touch its little leggy.
All right, make that attack roll. That is a hit.
24, but I do have a
You do have an advantage, so it could crit.
advantage.
It could crit,
Could
so
roll for a crit.
that's even better, though.
3d10 damage.
Yep, 3d10.
It's 19 points of necrotic.
Brianna, how do you kill this thing?
Nice.
Can I reach its face?
Sure.
Is it like leading? I'm very small, so I just wanna
I
try and,
will
like-
say that you managed to attack it before it has a chance to pull back from its attack.
Perfect. I'm just gonna grab its face in both hands and let necrotic energy infuse its face because it attacked my dog.
Okay. You see, as you grab its face, its fanged, multi-eyed face with your hands that are radiating this necrotic energy, and you see this green, icky energy beginning to radiate up into its face. You actually see the eyes change color. You see that they look like they're rotting. You actually see the spider looks like it's beginning to turn into this empty husk of an exoskeleton, and it slowly slumps into the ground and goes limp and lifeless. It is now dead. And that is currently it for combat. Very nice job.
Nicely done, everyone.
You see the way forward a little bit clearer. You see a little bit more of what looks like that yellow mold around the corner.
Let's keep our flames handy.
Yes, Brianna, you do still have that torch running. It is still lit.
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to progress through the tunnel?
I believe so.
Yes, please.
Okay. You do get to about here, right next to the yellow mold. Would you like to burn it away with your torch?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. You burn it away, and it is now clear to walk in.
Okay.
Yes, once you make it to around there, right there, you do notice that it looks as though this tunnel actually splits into two paths.
Ah.
Oh.
Is there any black icky on the walls at all, or even the floor, the ceiling?
You do notice that. Oops, there we go. It is still kind of along the walls. It looks like he knows well enough to not disturb the fungus.
Okay.
And it looks like it is going towards the left.
The left, okay. Then I guess we go to the left.
Leftwards then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You begin to travel the left path, and it opens up even more as you traverse. You see that there's a small pool of water in that chamber, and you see that there is more yellow mold towards the south, but unless you really hate yellow mold, doesn't really seem like there's much of reason to go down to that wall. Cheese kind of starts sniffing part of the burnt away portion of the mold that you managed to torch. But you do see a skeleton that's kind of sunk into the bottom of that pool. However, you are under the assumption that you are looking for a gnome, and it does not look gnomish.
Well, that's something at least. Small blessings.
Do you wish to advance down this path?
Yes.
It looks like there's another tunnel that turns north. As you enter that chamber, you look forward, and you see that there is a large spider web. It appears to be a bit higher off the ground, and there's a skeleton that has been discarded into it.
Oh.
Again,
What size is that skeleton?
again, not gnomish.
Not gnomish, at least.
Do you still wish to continue down this path?
It looks like the trail is leading this way still, right?
Let's say that you're maybe around here. That's about all that you can see from where you'd be standing. The pool in front of you is not very deep. It's maybe up to like your... It's maybe up to, for a normal human, maybe up to the shins.
I see.
What about halfling height?
It would be about waist
Yeah,
high. It would be about waist high for you, but if you're on cheese, it comes up to just around cheese's underbelly.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna mount cheese then.
Okay. Cheese is currently mounted up. Do you wish to continue this path?
I say yes, but what does everyone else think?
Yeah,
I say
I
yeah.
think we should still keep going.
Okay. The only way forward from this chamber that you can see is you will have to cross under the spider web.
Mm-hmm.
But if that is the path that you do choose, you turn the corner and you do see that it turns back north to what appears to be some sort of cliff face.
Hmm.
Do you wish to look out over the cliff?
Yeah, what's down there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You make your way towards the edge of the cliff, and you look out over, and you see this vast open chamber. And you see the Nosferatu is sitting at the top of a set of steps right here. And you see that there is a gnomish man slumped against a statue. And it looks
Is
as
he
though...
still alive?
Give me a... give me a perception check.
Perception. 18.
Okay. You see that he is currently breathing, although it is very labored. It looks like he's been injured greatly. It looks like he's having he can't even stand up. It looks as though you notice he's got a couple of puncture marks in his neck, but otherwise he looks alive.
He's alive.
Hmm.
Let's
But the Nosferatu, you actually hear it as you approach this cliff face. You do hear, it sounds like the Nosferatu is starting to argue with the farmer a little bit. He says, "Stupid half-fool! If you just let me eat, you wouldn't be here!"
Well,
What would you all like to do?
Nosferatus were intelligent enough for speech.
You do know that after a feeding, they are able to be lucid enough to speak, although their speech is typically very selfish, very very self-oriented.
Mhm.
Sometimes
They're like
you do know
adults,
that they'll... What was that?
They're like a toddler, basically.
A little bit. You do know that they have the capacity to remember who they were in a past life, but that's a fleeting memory at that point.
Mm.
But you see the Nosferatu is kind of picking at some bones that are in front of him, and he's kind of like using them as toothpicks every now and then, and he flicks one at the gnome on occasion, kind of indignantly. I would say that the two of you are also around up here as well. If you went to investigate with her.
Yeah.
Okay. But you all look over this cliff face and you see the Nosferatu. He doesn't seem to notice that you are here. His back is turned. The gnome, his eyes do manage to glance up for a moment, but I'd like each of you to make a stealth check. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay. You see the gnome actually kind of shakes his head a little bit to kind of be like, no, what are you doing? Get out of here. But, Brianna, when you approach the cliff face, you hear the sound of metal on metal coming from you. And immediately the Nosferatu turns around and he hisses very viciously at you. I would like everyone to roll for initiative.
Okie dokie.
Can I wave whilst I'm rolling initiative?
Do you want to wave?
I just want to wave at it.
Yeah, sure, you can wave.
Hello.
Waving's a free action.
My friend.
No, never mind. I was like, maybe I flipped it off, but no.
I mean,
That is a free action.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take that free action.
Okay, so Kohlrabi, that is a 6. Mallory, that is an 11.
Mm-hmm.
And Brianna, that is an 18. You are ready to throw hands.
I really don't like vampire or vampire adjacent.
Okay.
Undeads are an abomination to Lathander.
That is fair.
Lathander cleric.
That is totally fair. Brianna, you are our start player.
Oh boy. Okay, so I'm going to use my bonus action first and foremost to cast spiritual weapon.
Okay. All right. And what form is the spiritual weapon going to take?
It's just going to be a shiny mace.
A shiny mace. Okay.
Big shiny mace. Like if you've played Baldur's Gate 3, like the Blood of Lathander.
Okay.
It is the Blood of Lathander, but in spiritual form.
Very good. I am going to just make a little circle on the board just to signify that that is your excuse me, that is your mace. Where do you place it?
I'm going to place it right next to our new friend.
Okay.
The Nosferatu.
That is your spiritual weapon?
Yep.
There we go. And
Lovely. And then I believe the minute it's spawned, it can bonk.
yes, I believe you can attack with it the minute it spawns.
Perfect. So... Oof.
Ooh.
Big oof.
That was
Never
almost a
mind.
hit. That was almost a 16. The mace takes a wide swing, but the Nosferatu is quick on its feet and it manages to back up slightly to avoid taking damage.
Nice. And then as my main action...
Let's get some appropriate music going on here. Hold on.
Never
There we
mind,
go.
all of my cantrips are touch-based or guidance.
Okay. I mean, isn't guidance also touch-based? So yeah, that is a correct statement.
Yeah, they're all touch-based.
Okay. That is it
yes,
for
that'll be
you.
my
Is there anything you would like Cheese to do? I know you're currently mounted on Cheese.
I'm actually gonna get off Cheese.
Okay.
So I'm going to stand in front of him here, and then I'm just going to tell him to take the dodge action, but basically lie flat on his belly.
Okay, you tell Cheese to heal, and he responds by laying down on the ground.
Perfect.
Okay. That is the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mallory, it is your turn.
All right. Here's how badly injured does my man's this guy look?
The gnome?
Yeah.
Give me a medicine check. Okay. He looks alive, but you're not entirely sure for how much longer. It looks as though he might not be... It has been a few days. There's a very good chance that he might not have been able to eat. He may not have been able to tend to any wounds that he may have incurred. He looks like he's in rough shape.
I see.
But he does look like he's alive.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I am going to cast Snellix Snowball Swarm. Say that 5 times fast.
Okay. A flurry of magic snowballs erupts from a point you choose within range. Each creature in a 5-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dex saving throw.
I want to finagle this in such a way that it doesn't get this guy. So I want to do something like this.
Yep, that will avoid making contact with Jessup.
Alright.
So he needs to make a dex saving throw.
Yes.
Okay. Dex saving throw for the Nosferatu. Spell save DC is 13.
Mm-hmm.
He got a 22.
Okay. So he's going to take half of this damage.
Okay, so he takes 5 damage.
But I'm not done yet.
Okay.
I am going to use some definitely wizard shenanigans to use Quicken spell.
Okay.
Follow up with a Ray of Frost.
Okay. I will say, actually, for Ray of Frost specifically, you have a height advantage.
Ooh. So I have advantage?
Yep, you have advantage. Okay, 21. That hits. Please roll for damage.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
Oh, if only. Okay. 5 damage. Very nice. Okay. So that is another 5. So that's 10 damage total.
And it is slowed. It has less movement.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Very nice. It is now the Nosferatu's turn. And he is going to... Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That uses up all of his available movement. He actually has a move speed of 40. And he's going to climb up onto this wall. He's about 5 feet up. And he is going to... actually, you see the damage that you've done to him just now slowly begins to heal itself as he begins his turn.
That's not good.
Yes, indeed. Okay. So he is going to cling to this wall. And he looks up at... Let's take a look at this cone. He has a cone attack.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. This is going to hit... I will count this. This is going to hit Mallory, Brianna, and Cheese.
Sorry.
Kohlrabi, you are safe.
Okay.
You are just on the outside of this cone.
Mm-hmm.
But I am going to ask for all of you to make a Constitution saving throw. He is going to disgorge blood from his mouth.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Okay.
Oh, gross.
8.
Okay?
Right.
And then, please, once more for cheese.
Yeah. Oh, goodness, this one. Oh, this is gonna fail. A 14.
Okay. So, Cheese and Mallory, you both fail.
Oh.
Brianna, you are safe. Okay. This is going to be 17 damage. Necrotic. I will say Cheese is knocked unconscious.
Okay, thank God.
I'm not going to be evil to you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I will give you a chance to save Cheese. Yes.
Okay.
I'm not going to give you a fun little dog companion and kill him outright.
Good news is I'm still alive.
Okay, so that is 17 damage, necrotic, and everyone who has just taken damage from this cannot regain hit points for 1 minute.
Oh, that's
Oh.
me.
However, if you succeeded on the save, you suffer no additional effects.
Okay, so still take the 17
It is with half damage.
with half. Okay.
So for you, I would say that's around
It's about 8 or 9, depending on if we're rounding up or down.
9. It'll be 9 damage.
9.
But yes, Cheese is currently knocked unconscious. He will have to make death saving throws.
Okay.
I am going to mark him as... we'll go that way. Okay. But that is it for the Nosferatu's turn. And it is now Kohlrabi's turn.
Okay.
You do still have a breath weapon. And you do
Yeah.
still have your action surge.
Okay.
He is currently 5 feet up off the ground on the wall.
Okay.
So if you try to make a melee attack with it, you can reach him.
Okay. So if I try to like hit him with the warhammer, I would be able to reach him.
Yes, he's not too far away from
Okay.
you to be out of range.
Okay.
You would have to
yeah.
move up to him, but you'd be able to hit him.
Okay. Like, what about if I want to use the cold breath? Like, would I be able to reach him from here?
Your cold breath is... Let's see. Your breath weapon is a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
So you'd probably want to get out... you'd probably want Brianna to get out of your way, or you'd probably want to move to a more advantageous spot before you use it.
Yeah. Okay. Making sure to see how that works. Okay. I think I'm gonna try and like get closer to them and hit him with. If I could.
The Warhammer or the breath?
The warhammer. The warhammer.
Okay. You close the distance. You can move around Brianna. And, yeah, make your attack roll.
Okay. I think I'm gonna. It's gonna be right here.
Okay.
Let's see. That. Oh.
Ooh, that was almost a nat 20.
Oh yeah, I know. I saw my.
Oh. Okay. That does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You do have an action
Missed him.
surge still, however, if you'd like to try to do something else.
Okay.
But that is up to you whether or not you use it.
Okay. Trying to think, because I do want to try and hitting. I do want to try hitting. I did miss that. I mean, could I try again with a different weapon then if I use that, or?
I would allow you to swap out, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think I would try to reach him then with the Triton this time, see if that works better.
All right, give it a roll. You use your action surge and you roll again.
Yeah. Oh, no, that. I see how it goes. I see how it is.
You end up...
Same thing.
Yeah, you miss both times, unfortunately. You are a flurry of attacks, but you end up missing, unfortunately.
Yeah, like same thing. Like literally, like 14.
Okay.
Alright. There we go.
All right. Brianna, it is your turn.
I'm going to reach down and touch Cheese on the forehead and cast Spare the Dying.
Okay. You cast Spare the Dying, and Cheese is no longer fighting for his life.
Okay. Lovely. So that's that there. Yeah, he's stable. Cool.
He is stabilized.
Perfect. And then my spiritual weapon is gonna float up to here and attempt to bonk the dude on the head.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Bonk.
Actually, before you do that,
Okay.
I'm going to offer a little bit of help, I suppose. If you move your spiritual weapon here, I will give it advantage for flanking.
Okay, yeah, I will do that then.
It will be able to reach.
Perfect. I'll do that then.
Okay.
There we go.
There you
24.
go. Roll for damage. That is a hit.
8 force damage.
Okay. The Nosferatu is slammed against the wall. He actually needs to make a strength saving throw to see if he can stay on the wall. And he does not. He kind of slides off the wall. And actually, oh man, he's right next to that edge. He's going to have to make a dex saving throw as well. He actually falls off this ledge and starts rolling down as well. He does take a d10 of damage because technically that's 15 feet. Okay, so d10. That is 3 additional damage.
Okay.
Unfortunate. Well, for him.
Yeah.
But that is the spiritual weapon. Do you have anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
No. I don't think so, because I used a No, I could use a leveled spell, couldn't I? No, I can't. Never mind. No, because I used Spare the Dying as an action.
Yes, you use Spare the Dying for Cheese.
Attack. So I think that's... Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Mallory, it is your turn.
Alright. So, for thematic reasons,
Uh-huh.
I have ice and necrotic spells.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay, I am going to do a Mind Sliver on the guy.
Okay. All right. See if you can do some damage here. He is going to make a... What is that? An intelligence saving throw. Which is actually his worst stat, so that's not a bad choice. He fails miserably.
Nice.
He rolled a 6, turned into a 4.
Okay. So he takes that much damage.
Okay.
And subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn.
Okay. So we'll be sure to implement that the next time that he takes the saving throw.
Okay.
And that will be... Is that the end of your turn, or do you have a bonus action you'd like to use?
That's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. it is now the Nosferatu's turn, and he heals up a little bit. He actually managed to heal up that last attack that you sent his way. And he is going to... Let's see. He begins trying to crawl up the wall again. And he's going to make 2 attacks. He's going to make one on Brianna and one on Kohlrabi.
Mm-hmm.
The first one to Brianna, that is a 14 to hit.
No, that misses.
Okay. And the next one is on Kohlrabi. That is a 10 to hit. I believe that also misses.
Mm.
Okay, not exactly some great swings from this guy. Okay. That is it for his turn. Kohlrabi, it is your turn.
Okay.
Now, bear in mind, Mallory did use Mind Sliver, so if you choose to use your breath weapon, he has to minus 1d4 from his saving throw against it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And is he like in good range for that? Am I just going to be hitting him if I use it, or is it?
Oh, you are just going
for
to
that?
blast him face full of it. Like, you're right up on
okay.
him.
I do want to do that. Yeah, I want to do that.
Also, this is also a option because one of my other players from a previous session has done this as well. You could just try to push him. Which I would allow as a... I would actually allow that as a bonus action, so...
Honestly, I wanted to attack and then push him after. So I want to
Okay.
try this.
Okay. So you use your breath. So if you wouldn't mind... Yeah. Ooh, nice. Okay, so he's going to minus 4 from his saving throw.
Okay.
And I am just going to bring up the ability real quick.
And do I just click it?
I'm just going to put it up for you. There we
Okay.
go. So you are going to use your cold breath, and that is going to be a Constitution saving throw. What is your Constitution modifier?
I think it says 1.
That is correct.
That's the numbers on the
it's,
left? Yeah.
Yep, so it's 8 plus 1 plus 2, so that's 11. Okay. Con saving throw. He got 11 exact. Minus 4, that's a 7.
Nice.
Okay, roll 2d6 damage.
Okay. And do I just click the damage thing on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. That is 11 damage. Very nice.
Okay.
And as
then,
a
like, could I
bonus
do,
action...
Yeah.
I was about to say, would you like to try to shove him off that cliff?
Yeah, I want to just try and kick him off.
All right. We are going to do
Sparky.
a contested strength check. So I need you to roll
Okay.
a strength check, and he will do the same.
Okay. How do I do that?
So do you see your main strength stat?
Yeah.
So just click the word
Just
strength.
click it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You dig in and you try to push him off of this cliff. However, he digs in equally as fiercely, and he manages to stay upright.
Okay. Didn't get him.
Nope, unfortunately.
That's okay.
Brianna, it is your turn.
I would like to use a cantrip, so I'm going to use Word of Radiance, which is I need a con saving throw from the Nosferatu.
Okay. That silvery barbs is no longer or mind sliver, sorry. Mind sliver is not going to be in effect. It has just been used. However, con saving throw will be you said DC 14?
Let me double check. Yeah, DC 14, just because sometimes the spell saves are a bit funky in Roll20. But yeah,
Okay.
DC 14.
You managed to hit.
Cool.
All right,
So
roll for
he's
radiant
paid-
damage.
Yeah. 1d6. 2 radiant damage.
Okay, very nice. You see this blast of radiance erupt from you and your holy symbol as you present it to the Nosferatu. He hisses momentarily before he just gets blasted. Do you ever see that meme of the ash baby after like a giant light goes off? It's like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes a face full of radiant light. You see all of the wounds that you've inflicted on him thus far. They begin to singe and burn a little bit as the radiance hits him. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to heal this coming turn.
Ooh,
Okay.
good.
And then my spiritual weapon is going to come here again.
All right, it moves
and
over,
It's going to do another bonk.
and it's got it with advantage.
Nice.
Very nice. That is a hit.
24.
Oh, yeah.
2. It's 9 force damage.
Okay. Very good turn.
And that's my turn.
Okay. That being the case, Mallory, your turn.
That's me. All right. If I can. What to do? Okay. Let me snap to center. I want to do. So if I were to say be like over here where my arrow is,
Yeah.
and then I were to fire a beam from this point, would that also flip here?
How wide is the beam?
How wide is the beam? Let's find out.
If it doesn't specify, I will allow you to do so, but if it says it's like a 1 foot or 5 foot, you might have
yeah,
issues.
it's 5 feet long.
Okay.
Oh, wait, 5 feet wide.
Yeah, 5 feet wide, Kohlrabi would get clipped.
So where can I stand? I could stand over here, and that would just kind of wings past Kohlrabi.
I would say that would still have a little bit of issue. You can sort of shimmy over here if you really want to get that
Here?
beam attack off. But yeah,
That would be
any further over, and you're going to start hitting wall.
Yeah. So
Although-
this would still clip.
Although you did say it was a beam attack, but Kohlrabi is in a poor spot for you to launch that.
Yeah.
If you want to get a clean shot off, you can move over here around your allies, but that will put you possibly in a line of fire.
Yeah, that would be closer to the thing, and I'm not very good at being close to the thing. I have 5 HP.
Oh, yeah.
I am going to take a step back here.
Okay.
And I am gonna pop Snillox again, because that's fun.
Okay.
And I want to do this. Not squares.
Yeah, what is everyone's HP looking like?
I'm on 21.
I am on a completely arbitrary scale of 0 to 22. I'm 5.
Okay. And you want to drop Snillox?
Yeah, I want to do it in such a way that it's just getting pelted.
Yep, you can do that. Okay, so he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
He avoids full damage,
He avoids full damage. Alright.
but he will take half damage.
Going to take 5 points there.
That is correct.
And I'm gonna do the same thing I did earlier, a little bit of wizard shenaniganery.
Okay.
Would you allow me to use 2 spell slots in one turn? I know some DMs are like, ooh, I don't want to do that.
I would allow you to, yes.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna use my last spell slot to pop another Snillox on him.
Okay, you just center a snowstorm like around his location. He has to make another Dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
And he also succeeds. This time it's a 26.
Motherfucker. Okay, so he takes 6 points of damage.
I will let you know, just because we're already like knee deep into the fight. He's got a Dex saving throw of +7.
Oh, there's my fucking problem. Jeez.
Okay, so that's 6 damage. Very nice. And is that the last of what you can do for now?
Yeah, I have burned through all of my wizard points. I have burned through all of my level 2 spell slots. I am done.
Okay. It would be the Nosferatu's turn. However, there is a... you hear a... from down below.
Oh no. We forgot about him.
I would like... because the two of you are really the only ones who can see. Kohlrabi and Brianna, please make a perception check.
Oh. A 10.
Okay. Kohlrabi, you look past the Nosferatu, and you see the farmer loading his crossbow.
Oh, yes.
He aims his crossbow up, and I'm going to roll this out so that you guys can see this. Let's see. He does have disadvantage, though. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Let's hope that this next roll is even better. Because disadvantage, yo. Oh, okay. He rolled an 8 total. He fires a crossbow bolt, and it ricochets off of the rock wall next to the Nosferatu. The Nosferatu looks back at him with a bit of hatred in its eyes, and the farmer just says, "That's for killing my cattle, you son of a bitch." Ugh. And he slowly slumps against the statue again, trying to maintain his breath. The Nosferatu does not heal because of your Word of Radiance. The radiant damage is preventing it from healing its infernal health. Well, I say infernal. It's not infernal. It's undead. It's impure health.
Accursed.
Yes, it's accursed health. And taking personal offense to this insult that this farmer has slighted him with, he actually turns away. He's going to try and make his way back to the farmer. Brianna and Kohlrabi, you both get attacks of opportunity.
Taking it. Gonna try and smack him with a mace.
All right, go for
mace,
it.
Not the spiritual mace. 23 to hit.
So your spiritual weapon does not get attacks of opportunity, I will say.
No. Oh, wait, was that the wrong one? No, that should just be my normal mace.
Okay. That's fine.
I also have
then.
a mace equipped. It's just not the Blood of Lathander, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. That is 8 damage. And Kohlrabi, you may make an attack of opportunity as well.
Okay. Yeah, I also just want to try smacking him afterwards, also with the warhammer.
Warhammer, go for it.
Yeah.
Natural 20, that's a crit.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Smash him real hard.
Okay, so roll your normal damage, and then we will add another. Yeah.
Okay.
So roll your normal damage, and then I'll apply the crit afterward. Okay, so that's 10 plus 8, so that's 18 bludgeoning damage. Very nice. That's a great hit, honestly. Okay. He is going to make a strength saving throw, because you managed to clip him as he was climbing down. He manages to maintain his grip this time, and he's going to continue his way on. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he just backhands the farmer, honestly. He doesn't really do much else. He's matching insult with insult.
Petty.
He's very petty. Vampire creatures tend to be very petty.
We love a petty bitch.
The farmer is, however, knocked out cold.
Oh.
And the Nosferatu starts circling around this way, and that's the end of his movement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kohlrabi, it's your turn.
Okay.
I was wondering when I was going to see some critical damage this game.
Let's see. What can I do? Yeah.
That was a great hit, though. Not going to lie. Okay, you have a crossbow. Or if you want to close the distance, you can drop down without taking any damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you're roboting a little bit.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I think my connections. Yeah, my connection.
There we go.
But sorry.
No, all good.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think. I was thinking the crossbow, but like every time I've tried it, it's gone well. But
I will say, if you try to make a crossbow attack from this height, you will have advantage.
Mm-mm.
So you'll get to roll twice.
Yeah, because I was thinking.
Oh no.
It'd be so I kind of want to stay up here.
Okay. All right. So if you'd like to make that crossbow attack,
I do want to try to crossbow. Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Oops. Oh my.
Okay.
I might have been. Oh.
That was with advantage, so that is a crit. All right, Kohlrabi's locking in. Roll for damage.
Okay, let's see. Here we go.
Okay, so that is going to be 10 damage total. Very not bad.
Nice. Okay.
And is there anything else you'd like to do, or are you calling it quits for that turn?
I think that's it for now. Like, I don't think there's anything else that I could really be doing, like, from here.
Okay. Mallory, it's your turn.
That's me. All right. I think what I can do damage-wise. That is my beam.
If you try to make a ranged spell attack from up above, it will have advantage.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I like? I want to like tuck myself in this corner. Can I do that?
Considering how far away from the cliff he is, I believe you could still attack if you tuck yourself away in that corner.
All right. I'm gonna tuck myself into that.
You do get covered in old cobwebs, however.
Oh, great! I love it. They're all stuck in my hair and.
Sure
Great.
are.
I love it. I'm gonna cast Tasha's Caustic Brew at it.
Okay. All right. A stream of acid emanates from you in a line 30 feet long and 5 feet wide in the direction you choose. Each creature in the line must succeed on a dex saving throw, however.
Oh. That's what I was. Yeah, I'm just trying to show. Beam 5 feet wide, so that's just gonna be.
So he will not have disadvantage on this roll because it is a spell saving throw. Do you still want to go through with it?
Actually, wait. His dexterity is really high.
I did mention he has a very high dex save.
Yeah, if it's all right with you, I'd like to change that.
You may.
And not do that. I'm going to do Mind Sliver instead.
Okay. That will be an intelligence saving throw, but that is also his weakest stat.
Yes.
Okay. He is going to roll, and that is a spell save of DC of 13.
Yes.
He fails. Please roll for damage.
All right, so he's going to take that much damage, and we've got the 1d4 on his next saving throw.
Okay. Mallory. Unfortunately, he does not take that minus 1d4 for his next saving throw. Do you want to know why?
Because I killed it?
You killed it.
Yeah!
Nice,
I want
yay.
its head to pop. Just...
Okay, you point your finger at the Nosferatu, and it looks up directly at you as you do so. And you see the the gleam in its eyes sort of shift color as the spell takes hold, and you see he begins to retch a little bit as he grabs his forehead and he starts screaming in pain, and slowly you see his head start to enlarge until it, like a balloon filled with water. He drops to the ground. He is now dead.
Oh, good.
And that is it for combat. Very nicely done.
Got him.
You see the farmer in the deeper into the cave. He slowly begins to rouse from his not from a coma, but like he comes to, and he looks over at the Nosferatu and he says, "Thank you kindly."
Your wife sent us.
Oh, did she now?
She did.
Bless her heart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where the hell are we?
Down
is a
the
long
bottom of a
story.
well.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom of a well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how are we gonna get out?
Really old one.
That's a good question.
That was a problem for future us. And it
Oh.
is now currently present to us, and we don't know.
Well,
Can we begin to make our way down to him? So
you may. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's-
I just want
we
to
can
hop
either
down.
go through the mold, or we can just hop down.
Yeah, you said 10 feet was free.
10 feet is free. Yep.
Okay.
But I will require
okay.
acrobatics checks from everyone.
Okay.
Chill.
Or if you'd like to climb down, you may also do so, but that will be athletics checks.
I'm gonna climb down because of
I'm better at acrobatics than
I'm at
athletics.
acrobatics. Let's see how that goes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't do it.
Kohlrabi, you find it hard to find your footing when you drop down. You are knocked prone, but it doesn't matter. You don't take damage.
Okay. Mallory,
same for you. Brianna, you managed to climb down okay. Cheese watches you climb down though, and just kind of like is watching from the top of the cliff.
Can I encourage him to jump and like be ready to try and catch him? You know, just the comedy of a small character trying to catch a dog.
I will say,
Bigger than her.
Make a. I don't know how to do this. I will say
I'm happy
Cheese needs to
take
make.
it as an attack.
I will say Cheese needs to make an acrobatics check. You make a athletics check.
Okay, acrobatics is dex, right?
Acrobatics is dex, yes.
Yes, so that's +2. So it's 18, and then I need to make a what check, sorry?
Athletics check.
Okay.
Okay. You actually do manage to catch Cheese. Cheese is bigger than you in some regard, but you manage to like stop him from falling all the way.
Perfect. There we go. Look, we got him. We got the dog.
Jessup, the farmer, he shifts a little bit where he's sitting, and it looks like he's having trouble getting up. It looks like he's been drained of a lot of strength.
Oh.
Can I give him a quick once over medically just to see if there's anything else? Like, did he get any of the ichor on him? Is he wounded at all?
Actually, as you walk past the Nosferatu, you do notice that he does seem to be leaking a little bit of that black bile. If anything, he might have been a carrier. You look at Jessup, however, and you do see that he's got the startings of this disease.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Is it at this point, is it still treatable or?
I would like everyone to give me a. I believe it was Brianna who knew of the disease. So Brianna, please make me a medicine check to see if it's treatable at this stage.
24.
It is in its early stages. It is still very treatable.
Would
we can
lesser
save him.
restoration work?
You do know that lesser restoration would work.
Perfect. I'm going to
Nice.
cast lesser restoration on him and just, clean it all up.
Okay. You cast lesser restoration on him, and you do see that a little bit of that black bile that's coming out of his eyes and the side of his mouth, it slowly starts to kind of evaporate and dissipate as he is healed of this disease.
Wonderful. I
And
was
you,
going to cast Prayer of Healing so that we can all get some hit points back, but that was my last level 2 spell slot.
okay.
We still have that thing where we can't get healed. Or at least I have that.
No, you were safe from that. No, Brianna, you were the one that was that succeeded the save.
I was safe from it, yeah.
But I will say it's been more than a minute,
Okay.
so everyone is able to be healed again. But
In
that is,
case, who was on really low hit points?
That was me.
I know Mallory was.
Okay.
I know Cheese is probably at like 1 HP now.
Yeah.
Mallory, you come here first. I'm gonna touch you on your arm and cast Cure Wounds at just a level 1 because it's all I can do. But because I'm a life domain cleric, you get an extra 2+1 on top of that. So you get 11 hit points back.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
That brings me up to 16.
Very nice.
And then I'm gonna do the same to Cheese as well, just to use my last spell slot.
Okay.
'Cause why not? Clean sweep.
All right. Sounds good.
So he's now at max health.
Sure thing. After you've successfully healed Jessup, he actually manages to stand up. He dusts himself off for a moment, and you do see that he's got a couple of puncture wounds in his neck. It looks like the Nosferatu may have bitten him, but it didn't intend to kill him. But he kind of pats at it, and he goes, I'm not going to turn into that thing, am I?
No, I think we're good. I think we're set.
Mallory and
Here,
Kohlrabi,
safe
from your previous knowledge checks about Nosferatus, you do know that if someone were to die by the bite of a Nosferatu, if they were buried without proper rites, proper ceremony, they would in turn become a Nosferatu later on.
Okay.
So
So he should
the fact
be
that
fine.
he's not dead is a good sign.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
But he takes a few steps to kind of get a feel for walking again, and he says, well, if we're gonna try to get out of here, I guess we better go back to where the mouth of the well is, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And taking some extra time to escort him towards the entrance of the well, you actually see a rope with the barrel or the bucket dangling from the top of the well, and it's slowly being lowered down. You don't see who it is, but they call out. You hear, "Y'all all right in there?" Sounds like Hani.
Oh.
Oh,
And Jessup looks up
We're
and he says,
okay.
Jessup looks up and he says, "Ah, well, I guess it's over then, huh?"
I believe it is.
The bucket is lowered down to the ground where you are, and one by one, Hani begins to try and hoist each of you out of this well with the bucket. She has a surprising amount of strength, considering, but it's even more surprising when the first of you that goes up. Who wishes to be the first one up?
I can go up first because then I can help her with it. Because
Okay.
have some points of strength.
Brianna, you would imagine that your armor would be kind of a hassle for Hani to deal with in terms of raw strength. But when you reach the very top, you see that Old Man Stebbs is helping her hoist the bucket up.
Oh.
I'm gonna give them both a hug and then proceed to help pull on the rope.
Okay. One by one, you manage to bring everyone up via the bucket. Cheese is actually the second to last one up. He's fairly easy to bring up. He just kind of sits in the bucket. It's a very big bucket.
He's a good dog.
And eventually, everyone is hoisted out of the well, and Hani and Jessup are reunited. And
Oh, good.
Jessup smiles and he says, "I don't know how to thank you for coming to save me."
Mhm.
And Hani smiles as she says, I've already got that covered. I have a hot meal waiting for everyone back at home.
Love it.
Good.
And that is where we are going to end our adventure.
Nice.
Yay.
Great job, everyone. You killed a Nosferatu, which is no small feat.
Yeah.
Great job, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Well played.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a secret here. That Nosferatu is a CR8.
Oh,
Nice.
What does that mean?
so a CR is the challenge rating.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So basically, it's like how hard the monster is.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty high for our level.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's
I-
Very good.
powerful.
I nerfed him. I nerfed him very slightly. You pretty much killed him almost at level.
So if it helps, clerics have turn undead, and I think level 6 they get destroy undead.
Yes.
The first level that you can, or the challenge rating that you can destroy undead creatures when you're level 6 is like challenge rating a half.
Yeah, one
So it's,
half.
like really small creatures that
So
are
like
small
zombies,
zombies,
skeletons, stuff like that.
Yeah. So
Like
killing a
very
Nosferatu at
run-of-the-mill
level 4,
undead.
very- Yeah.
But
So
no,
killing
that is.
Yeah,
a Nosferatu is pretty damn good.
I was very concerned, but the only reason that I knew you might be able to handle this is because I ran this quest with my weekly party, and they were level 5 when they took this guy on, and they steamrolled him.
They
Mhm.
squeeze.
I even turned Jessup into a second Nosferatu, and they steamrolled him as well. So I had a feeling you might be able to handle him, but and I was right. You guys did great.
Yay.
That was really
But
fun.
that is
Yeah,
going to be it for now.